What's up, Daniel? What's up, Aaron? Nope, not a solo show. Just coming for Dan while he's over there at Larry Kruger's channel right now. What's up? What's up, Senior? What's up, Cameron? All right, what's up, Robert? Welcome to the NorCal Sports Network. Man, what's going on now? Looks like Niners had a big game today. Put up 45 points. I hear there's a lot of MVP talk with Brock Purdy. But we're here to talk a little bit about the Giants, right? Well, not necessarily about Giants. I guess kind of what the Giants are going to be doing. As you saw on the thumbnail, I guess the big news is Yamamoto in New York, right? Sitting at the dinner table with Steve Cohen. I guess he had a meeting with the Yankees as well. That's why I put the good old Hal Steinbrenner and Steve Cohen on the thumbnail with Yamamoto with a handful of 100s because he's going to get paid. He's going to get paid. There's no doubt about it. Giants ain't anywhere in this. There's no way. I don't think the Giants are in play with this. As I put in the description, it looks like, from what I'm reading, being reported that the Giants may be in on Shota Imagana. How to go again? Imagana. I'm not gonna even try. Shota. They're after Shota. I could do that. But yeah, I don't know. It sounds like Yamamoto is gonna get. I mean, there's reported something about like between 380, 390. I don't know. I don't know if it's. We'll see. I guess we'll find out soon enough. I think it's gonna start coming to a close here, probably before Christmas. What's up, Rick? Joins on Twitter. Glad to have you. Yeah, Yamamoto is going to be expensive. Kind of saw that coming. Yeah. I mean, I think after he saw what Ohtani got, he was just like, you know what? This is I think I need to start amping up my price. Yeah, I think so too, Senior. I think it's going to heat up this week. No doubt about it. I think usually you'd want to get the stuff before Christmas, right? Players who have families, they probably want to make sure that, hey, where are we going to be going here in the next couple of months? Let's make a decision here. So we'll see what happens. I see Lourdes Gurriel is going back to Arizona. Hey, look what Arizona's doing, guys. Imanaga. I can't say it. Forget it. I'm not going to even try. I tried. I said it 500 times yesterday, and I still can't get it. Imanaga. Shota Imanaga. Got it now. There we go. Yes, Snell may go to LA. He might. But I was getting to the Arizona Diamondbacks as they re-signed Gurriel to come out in the outfield. So this offseason, they got a pretty good starting pitcher in Eduardo Rodriguez. They got a slugging right-handed bat at third base in Eugenio Suarez, and they brought Gurriel back. I like what the Diamondbacks are doing. They're putting together a pretty good team. Can't blame them. Of course, we already know what the Dodgers are doing. I don't think they're finished yet. Honestly, I don't think they're finished yet. I think you're going to see some more moves coming with them. As Justin said, he may just go to LA. That's possible. And I'm not, it's weird because I heard the Giants were in maybe on Snell. There were some reports that, maybe they go after Snell. Then I'm seeing about the Shota thing. So I don't know. It's hard to really figure this out right now because no one's doing. Everyone's just sitting tight. Everyone's waiting for the Yamamoto news to break. But you know what? Hey, I don't know how that affects starting or position players. There's a few. You got Rhys Hoskins. You got Cody Bellinger. I don't know why they're waiting. unless some of the teams are prioritizing pitching to see where the hitting's going to go. I don't know. Not quite understanding. Morcana says Dodgers are going to get Snell and Yamamoto. They might. They may still be in play in Yamamoto. Maybe. I don't know, but he's spending a lot of time over there on the East Coast. I mean, you're sitting at the dinner table with Steve Cohen. Now that's something. And then today he met with the Yankees. I'm not sure if he sat at a dinner table or not, but they're definitely going for the push. There is no doubt about it. That's 2 meetings with teams he already had meetings with, right? These are the second rounds of meetings with these 2 teams. Let's see if LA gets a second. Maybe they do. We'll see. We'll see if he comes back out to LA or not. If he comes back out to LA, I don't know. Hey, you tell me this, chat. Is it an advantage? Oh, it's this. No, come on. Fake news. But if he comes out to okay, here, chat. Who has the bigger advantage? The last team that he meets with? Or do you think, anyone that he has a second meeting with is in the running? Or do you put more emphasis on the last team that he meets? That's going to be interesting. We'll see if he flies back out to LA and meets them a second time. I don't know. From what I heard, what's up, NFL Fixed? NFL is fixed on Twitter. I guess supposedly he's best friends with Senga with the Mets. So there may be a link there. Of course, you got Shohei in LA. I don't know if that moves the dial for him or not. YouTube says, Heyman said Dodgers were the only one to check in Snell a few weeks ago. And then reportedly, recently, Dodgers aren't talking to Snell. Whatever. Do I like the film American Sniper? You know what? I haven't seen that yet. I need to see it, though. That guy was a hell of a sniper. And it sucks that I'm not going to get into it, but we're talking Giants baseball. But yeah, he gets snuffed out by a fellow veteran. That's just nuts. Yamamoto going to work from home and pitch remotely. Yeah, there you go. Morrissey says Yamamoto's on a train to Toronto. I like that, Bay Area. That's good. Yep, there you go. Oh, man. Yeah, it looks like, Toronto supposedly is all in on these. They're all in on these. Oh, yeah, it was pretty funny. But supposedly Toronto's in on all these guys. They're in on Shohei. They're in on Yamamoto. They're in on Bellinger, but no one wants to sign with him. I saw pictures. Wait, yeah, wasn't there? There are some play. I think it was Bellinger and Stroman. I guess they posted pictures of Toronto. Don't know what that means. Is that, who knows? Who knows? Just getting the fan bases all fired up, I guess. Yeah, Morcana, got to be careful. Got to be careful. Farhan has to go before Christmas. Man, Mark, you're going to get me all fired up about this, aren't you? You had to bring up Farhan and the lack of anything. Seriously, is that what's up, Spencer? Is that all we're going to get? Are we just sticking with Jung-Hoo Lee? Is that going to be it for the Giants offseason? I don't know, guys. I don't like this. It's trending in a direction that I didn't want to trend. But I mean, come on. Has it been any different? Really? Has it been any different than the last 5 postseasons? Last 5 off seasons. Giants will be another bidding war, be in another bidding war once Yamamoto signs. Yep, exactly. And look who joins the show. How about that? Here we go.
Hey, that's my first time. Hey, yeah, just got off Larry's show. And hopefully we bring some people over.
It looks like you brought like at least 15 people over. Look at that.
Really? Yeah. Awesome.
You were sitting about 90. Yeah.
Yeah. I just said we're live right now. Come on over. We're going to talk a little Niners too tonight because we got a Niner crowd. So this is my first break. So I'm going to take a bathroom break real quick here. I've been drinking a ton of water here, so let me run over there. I may have to eat my dinner. It's 10 o'clock here, and I've been on Larry's show
Woo.
since what, 7?
Yeah, you were on there for like playoffs.
Yeah.
Playoffs? Yeah, you were on there for 2 hours.
I got a salad waiting for me, chicken salad. So I will
Can't pass that up.
I will be right back.
All right, sounds good.
So carry on.
You betcha. All right. What's up, D-Shot? All right. Protein boy. No, you heard it. I guess he's having. What's up, Logan? 707. Saw you last night. Welcome back. Yeah, where the heck was I going? I can't remember. Oh, I was on what Will Martinez was saying. Giants will be in another bidding war once Yamamoto signs. Giants better pray Yamamoto goes to the Yankees because Rosenthal said the Mets have all their chips strictly on Yamamoto. That's what it looks like. He's having dinner. He's having dinner with the owner. Man, that's going to be influential. That for sure. What's up, Val? What's up, Rob? Let's see. We got a couple of people joining on Twitter. Appreciate that. Saw that we're looking at some, man. Logan, we're looking at this is the problem, Logan. We look at everybody. Everybody. But does anything get done? Does anything ever get done? Ever? Come on. It went pretty good. Not a whole lot of people, I'm fighting against the 49ers post game, so it was kind of tough. But if you want to go watch it, got into, talked about 40 minutes worth of the Battle of the Bulge, but yeah, it was fun. But come on, man. Last 5 years, the last 5 off seasons, what have we gotten in the last 5 off seasons? That one year we got Rodon, right? That was 2022, right? Now, right when they finished all the whole strike stuff, Giants came right out of the gates. They signed Rodon. It was like, okay, hey, we're getting somewhere, right? But we know the path that happened. Wind up not trading him to get back some guys to replenish your farm. And that was probably the most exciting offseason. Now, then you had the whole freaking Aaron Judge debacle in 2023, along with Carlos Correa. And now we're here in 2024 after Farhan has received a 2-year extension on top of this 1 year that is finishing out the contract. Yeah, there is a lot of negativity. You think this offseason will be different? Come on, breaking. Bring it. I want to hear it. Tell me what is different about this year compared to previous years. Tell me what you have done. Tell me what the Giants have done. What has Farhan done for the Giants for 2024 right now? What has he done? Do you think the Giants are going to even finish second in the NL West? I don't see it. No way. No way can that happen. You invested over $100 million into a center fielder that, we're hoping that he does well, but he's unproven in the MLB. I like his attitude. I like his, some of those intangibles that he brings. But what else are we doing? Is that it? You can't, that can't be the only move. You can't. Right now, you know what your starting pitching rotation is looking like? You got Logan Webb, your ace at the top, right? You got him at the top. Who's your number 2? Who's the number 2 in the rotation right now? Right now. Who's number 2? Yeah, we're talking baseball right now, Lo, for right now. Once Dan gets back from eating some dinner, we'll get into a little bit more 49. We're going to touch on both. So stick around. We'll hit both. But yeah, come on. You're gonna put your offseason on just that one signing? Come on, man. We got to do better than that, guys. You got to do better than that. Hey, Grand Am, I see what you're saying here. Right field is going to be Yaz. Yep. Center field will be Lee. Left field, Matos. No, it won't. It ain't going to be Matos. You watch. Shortstop will not be Luciano. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Third base is probably going to be J.D. Davis. I would not be surprised if third base is going to be J.D. Davis, unless they trade him. But right now, there's no signs of any of that happening right now. First base, Hoskins. Would love to get Hoskins. That'd be awesome. Of course, catcher, Bailey. Awesome. DH. I think DH. You got to remember, you got Conforto out there too. Yeah, got Conforto out there. Oh man, I don't. Yeah, supposedly the Giants are looking. They're supposed to be in on Shota. They're supposed to be in on Snell. Come on, man. This is. I mean, we're not. This is the San Francisco Giants, where we won 3 World Series in 5 years. And now look where we're at. Now we can barely stay. Now we can't even, we're competing with 3rd place. In the time frame that Farhan has been the president of baseball operations, the Dodgers are still doing the Dodger things. San Diego has surpassed you because last year they finished better than the Giants. And the Arizona Diamondbacks. Come on. We got to do better, guys. This is what I was afraid of. Now, granted, the offseason isn't over, but damn, when did the offseason start? Okay, let's offseason technically started 5 days after the last game of the World Series, right? But everyone knows nothing really happens until the winter meetings. Winter meetings, December 4th through the 6th. What happened? What happened in the winter meetings? Not a damn thing for the San Francisco Giants. Nothing. Nothing happened in the Giants in the winter meetings. And now we're here, December 17th, on the cusp of getting to December 18th. And what has the Giants done? They've only signed 1 player. Tell me how that is making your team competitive. This is just, for me, it's unacceptable. They got to be doing more. This is an important, we've talked about that this is probably one of the most important off seasons that the Giants have ever had in a long time. And it doesn't seem like they're just staying, but standing back, waiting to see what's going to happen, and then make their move. While every other team that wants to compete is going to make their moves. Look at the Diamondbacks. They're making moves. They're making their team better. You're damn right. I'm upset, man.
They did it at the trade deadline last year too. Well, Farhan did nothing. Added AJ Paul. The Diamondbacks added 3 or 4 players.
Exactly. They went out and got a closer. They got Tommy Pham, and then I can't remember who else they got. But come on, this is not acceptable for a franchise such as the San Francisco Giants. I expect this with the A's, or even the Pirates, or some other lowly team. But this, God, I keep saying that. We're supposed to be a proud organization with a lot of history and all this, but I don't know what's going on.
Waiting on Yamamoto. I mean, have you already talked about where you think? I mean, the fact he's meeting with Steve Cohen a second time. Somebody texted me that said they had he's having a second meeting with the Giants. I don't buy it.
Here's the thing. So he's had second meetings with both the Mets and the Yankees, because he had a meeting with the Yankees today. I haven't heard whether the Dodgers are going to have a second meeting. If he flies back to LA for a second meeting and this is something I asked the chat, where do you think is the advantage? Do you think the advantage goes to the last team that meets him, or do you think it could be
always the last?
That's what I figured. Yep, that's what I figured.
Last team, because at some point it has to end. You can't keep going back and forth.
Right, exactly. And if he has a third meeting with somebody, maybe that's the team that he goes with. But it sounds like he's doing these second meetings that are, as far as teams that are very much in contention. I didn't see anything about you said you saw something about the Giants having a second meeting?
Eric L had texted me. Let me see. Or direct message.
Yeah, but is it a good source though? Here, I'll bring up Twitter just to bring it up.
Or maybe that was somebody else. Not sure.
Let's see what we got here.
No, he didn't text me that. He texted me something on Scott Boras. Did you hear those comments?
About what Scott Boras said about San Francisco?
Yeah.
No, I think that was a few days ago. I don't think we just.
Not sure if it was a direct quote. Boras laid the Giants' struggles with the marquee free agents at the feet of the team, not the city. Did you hear that one?
No.
The biggest issue, this quote, the Giants have is the fact that the Dodgers are getting better. Players want to know if they come here, will they be able to compete with the Dodgers? And now Arizona. That's the real major question that San Francisco has to answer, said Boris.
There we go. Exactly. We've said this the whole time. It's about no one wants to come here because of the talent right now. Before, in the past, it may have been because of the ballpark or something. But right now, it used to be the conditions of the ballpark was at the top of why free agents didn't come down. That's come down a couple of notches. You know what's sitting at the top? It's freaking the talent. What do we got here? No. There you go.
Good one.
You know what?
Hopefully
we could get them soon.
The Niners, the Giants messed up when Farhan took over in 2018. They went for Harper. I don't even know if they really were. I'm starting to think that the Giants go for these things and just act like they're trying to get these guys because the rest of their philosophy is dumpster diving, right? They go for Harper. They go for Judge. They go for Ohtani. But the rest of their stuff is all dumpster diving.
Yep.
So they blew it, in my opinion, and I saw an article on this from Grant Bisbee. From 19 to 21, they did nothing as far as go out and really, especially 19 and 20. They didn't go out and make major moves. The ownership brought Farhan in to act like, we're going to be competitive, and they profited on. They took the profits because they had goodwill because of those 3 titles. Those 3 titles gave them what you might call grace. It gave them breathing room to just like, hey, we were losing money. Now we're just going to rake it in. That's what happened. And now they're behind.
Exactly.
And the organization was set back. It's been
big time. When you don't do nothing, even 1 year not doing nothing could set you back numerous. You know what I'm saying? On the front end, yeah, okay, you're cashing in, but on the back end, you've probably just pushed the organization back 5-10 years.
Yep.
I mean, that's possible. I mean, yeah, you can make a rebuild, but the way that the Giants have been drafting and developing, I mean, it makes it tough to try to surmount that mountain. Oh, here's this. I just saw this right now. I guess this is an hour ago on Twitter. I don't know if you put any stock into this sfgiants.report. I don't know if that's anything legitimate. It says San Francisco Giants are the leaders to sign Blake Snell in the free agency per Bob Nightingale. Snell may not sign with the.
That's been out for a week.
Yeah, exactly. He put this out an hour ago, so it's just reiterating, I guess. But you saw that we're in on the other Japanese player, the lefty Shota Imanaga.
Imanaga, yeah.
Yeah, that guy, I don't know, man.
Is he a lefty?
Some of his lefty, yeah.
He pitched in Japan this past year.
Yeah, I think. What record would I can't remember. I was looking at some stats. He had like a 3 ERA. I think I was this during the WBC. I think. But he's not. I mean, again, it's nothing. I guess he's your number 2, right?
I don't know. Right now.
Gosh, dang, man. It's frustrating.
What am I eating? Someone asked. I'm having a salad. Chicken salad. I'm sorry I'm having to eat. I won't be able to survive this show if I don't eat. Because I've been on yeah. What time did you get
Johnny,
on
you're right. Snell is a Dodger killer. Maybe that's why the Dodgers may want to try to sign him. I don't know. Let's see what we got here. Anything new? Don't care about that.
So let's instead of going through the chat, let's look at what some of the other teams are have done. Really, there hasn't been the most active team's been the Royals.
Yeah, true. Well, you could say the Diamondbacks too.
Well, they've only signed one, right?
3.
What?
They signed Eduardo Rodriguez for the starting rotation. They signed Eugenio Suarez for third base, power hitting right-hander.
Oh, that's
and they
right.
just
I thought
signed,
that was a trade. That was a trade.
Oh, that was a trade. Yeah, that was a trade. But they're making moves. And then they signed Gurriel back into
they did. When did that happen? Today?
Today. It happened today.
Okay. So the Diamondbacks have made 3 moves.
Royals made like 4.
The teams that are just, not shopping at the top end of the market are going ahead and getting their business done.
But you see, the Diamondbacks don't have to shop at the top of the market because they already got 2 starting pitchers established. They went and fortified their starting rotation with a good number 3 in Rodriguez. Yeah. Now you got 3.
No, they already had 3 established.
Thought.
They had
so
3.
Now you got 4. You got a 4-headed monster in Arizona. The way that Thought pitched at the end of the year, he was awesome at the end of the year. And then they got a power hitting right-hander that's going to be at third base. And you got Gurriel. Yeah. And then you got the Royals. They signed a whole bunch of pitchers: Waka, Lugo, what's his name, Chris Stratton. They also signed Will Smith. So you got some teams that are, and of course the Dodgers traded for Glasnow, signed Ohtani. Oh, not only that, they also got Margot, right? Yeah, they got Margot in that deal with
Dodgers have added 3 players: Margot and Glasnow.
Yeah, and Shohei. Yep.
And the Giants are just sitting there. Their big move is Jung-Hoo Lee so far.
That's it. Oh, let's see.
Who really, if you think about it, was doing well in basically Double-A ball.
Yeah, that's fine. But you know what? We had a lot of players who've played good in Double-A ball, and you get to the major league level, and next thing you know, reality sits in.
Right.
It's tough. It's the major leagues is tough.
Yep.
Yeah, personality does go a long way. It goes a long way until when you start putting up some crappy at-bats. Then that personality starts, it starts waning. Oh, that was a few hours ago. Okay, gotcha. Here's a question. That's going to be interesting, Rap. He says the big move is playing Schmidt at shortstop and Harrison starting rotation full season. Okay. That's interesting. What do you think? What do you do with Luciano? Because I think I like Schmidt.
What do you do with Luciano?
Here's the thing. Because J.D. Davis is still on the team. Unless he gets traded, he's going to be at third base. Right? Because that's what they usually do. They stick with the veterans, right?
They've done that. I'd like to see Luciano and Schmidt both play, personally.
Yeah, I agree.
I think that's the answer.
So, but
but
in reality, they're not going to. Do you think they're going to bench J.D. Davis though?
I
would.
Did
he earn a benching? I don't know.
I just make him a good pinch hitter and a guy that can fill in and play some first base too, or see what you can get for him. But I know you want to have some veteran depth, but I don't want to keep seeing the young guys just sit.
Yes.
If you're going to go get, unless you're getting much better by getting Yamamoto and say a Bellinger or something like that, then I can see play veterans. But stop playing, guys that aren't part of the long-term future. When are you going to give Schmidt and Luciano a chance? If not now, you're going to wait until. If not now, you're the 4th best team in the National League.
Yeah, right.
So
you've got nothing to lose.
That's the time to play these guys.
I agree. And Dylan, great movie, Predator. Signing Chapman would be a massive mistake. Yes. Again, is that a guy that's part of your future? It seems like it's just another Band-Aid fix. That's, to me, that's what it feels like. Now, if Chapman's part of a bigger picture, it's just kind of like an added piece. Okay. But that's not going to, he's going to be like the main thing behind Lee if they do sign him. Yeah, just rebuild. I mean, you got all the guys are up. It's not like the rebuild hasn't been done. All the guys are up. It's just you got to play you got to play them. But it's going to be interesting if they do trade. I think Luciano should be at the top. I'm afraid about that back. We talked about that in the beginning of the season, Dan. Remember?
Yep.
And we said, this is not good having a 20-something young 20-year-old. What was it, 22, having back problems. That's just not. That's not a good look.
I don't see the Giants. It'd be great if they landed Yamamoto. I just think that he's going to end up choosing probably the Mets or the Dodgers. I don't think the Yankees will beat out the Mets, Steve Cohen. I don't know. Could be. But Cashman's generally been a little bit more reserved. And Cohen is a guy that he's got the money, and Kodai Senga is with the Mets. I think that plays a part. I really do. I think he goes to the Dodgers or the Mets. Just my guess.
Could be. God, could you imagine if he goes to the damn? That's the thing, is you just don't want him to be a Dodger.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not. If I'm a ball player and I'm going to Japan, all right, to play. Hold on. My head's falling off, scratching my head here. Got one hand on a plate, and
there you go.
If I'm going to Japan to play ball, and I've got two teams that I'm deciding on, the money's the same, and they're both big cities, and everything's pretty relative. But one team has an American guy that speaks English on it. Okay.
Is that an American guy that speaks English?
Yeah, just a player from America that speaks English.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Guys from America, speaks English. He's on the pitching staff. And I'm thinking to myself, well, I could go to this team, but I'll be the only guy that speaks English, let's say. All right. I'm assuming that Yamamoto doesn't speak English. Maybe he does. If he does, it doesn't matter. But if he doesn't speak any English and he can't understand it, that's a long time to play 7 months without anybody to relate to. So, that's my take.
Exactly. What's up, Mo?
He can go to the Mets or he can go to the Dodgers. Cliff Martinez says.
Oh, I just put it up there. Here, it's right here. There you
go. Yamamoto signs with Dodgers and Snell signs with the Giants. If I'm wrong, I'll send.
I'll see.
I think he means send. Send NorCal Sports $20. Okay. Cliff Martinez, mark that down.
D-shot. We will defeat the English. There you go. Good old Braveheart. I know that. We will defeat the English. Good movie. Rap is saying, he makes a good point. He's talking about the long game.
What did you say?
So if I was focused on winning the World Series in 2024, I would say we must sign Yamamoto. I am more focused on the postseason of 25, 26, 27, and 28.
Yeah. Go sign them. Go
Yeah,
play
there's
your
no way we're winning. There's no way nothing's happening in 2024.
Only way you can compete in 24 two more top end starting pitchers. That's it. You got to have a stellar rotation because your lineup stinks. Just stinks.
Yeah, and what's the way forward to improve that lineup? What's the way forward?
Build through the draft and trade.
But do you trust in? Okay, I guess we'll have to see.
No,
Farhan, that's what I'm saying.
No,
he's hit on one draw. Well, I don't know. We'll see. Because they said this last draft he did really well, but the other drafts, look what's happened. Yeah, we got Keisha Schmidt, we got Bailey, we got Harrison. It's the question mark still out on Schmidt and Harrison and Luciano. Well, that was previous regime because they signed him so damn young.
I'm going to pull something up here real quick while you're talking, and we'll take a look.
Go for it.
But
2024 World Series, you would need Yamamoto and Webb both having Cy Young seasons. That's true. Those are facts. They have to. Let's see. This ownership has no desire to win. He's a liar, wants to make money only. Yeah, that's what it looks like. It sure looks that way, Justin. That's the issue I have because the perception, that word, that damn P word, perception, it sure looks like they're not caring about baseball too much.
All right, here's your 21 draft. Will Bednar, so far, hadn't seen even past A ball because of his back. Matt Mikulski. He's from Fordham. Don't know exactly where he's at. We got Mason Black, Eric Silva, Rohan Honda.
He was protected, yeah.
So none of these guys, Von Brown all the way down there in the 10th pick, Landon Roop, the 12th, none of these guys have hit the majors. And I don't see any of them coming soon except maybe Black and maybe Silva. But that's, so where are we going with this farm system? And I'll look at see if I can pull up the 22 season.
Yeah, Landon Roop. We'll see what happens with him. Don't know yet though. You got all these other organizations hitting on a draft, and the guys are coming up quick. They're maybe 2 or 3 years down in there, and boom, they're in a major, and they're playing at a decent level at the major league level. Giants don't have that right now. That's frustrating.
Yeah, let's look at.
Yeah, that was the 21. Yeah, he brought up the 21 one.
Let's look at their 19 draft. All right,
go for it. So that's what, 6 years removed? No, 5 years removed.
Here's Farhan's first draft. How's it done? Hunter Bishop been hurt, hasn't done anything. Logan Wyatt still down like AA. Grant McCray, he reached high.
He's in high A. Yeah,
he was drafted in 19. These guys should be up.
Exactly.
Tyler Fitzgerald, he's made an appearance.
Maybe something.
Look at the rest of the names. Garrett Frechette, Dylan Rosario.
Wasn't Caleb traded? Caleb was traded.
Killian, he went to the Cubs. That's right. He went to the Cubs in that deal for Chris Bryant.
Yep.
Simon Whiteman, Jeff Houtby, Trevor McDonald's a name we've heard a little bit, but look at this. Cole Waits. He's the guy that's made, Cole Waits in the 18th round. Here's your problem.
Exactly.
Look at this. There's nothing from Farhan's draft but Fitzgerald so far that's made an appearance, and not enough to judge him on yet. So we'll keep going in this. I'll pull up the 18 draft. Can you guys see that?
Yep.
All right. Look at this. Joey Bart, Sean Jelly, Jake Wong, Blake Rivera, Keaton Wynn. There's one guy. Bart, you can say he's made it, but not much. This is from Bobby Evans' last draft.
Right.
None of the names until you get to David VR we've heard of.
Yep.
I mean, look. I mean,
that's not building from within.
Ryan Walker.
He's got some success.
First round. All right, guys. I mean, I'm going to just show you a pattern what the problem is, and this is even prior to Farhan.
Right.
And
that's what happens if you don't hit and Ned Coletti has said this on the show that if you don't hit on a draft, you're going to have problems.
Here's the 17 draft. Ramos, we haven't seen enough to know what he can do. Bryce Johnson, he's never going to be a big league hitter.
No.
He was in the 6th round. Seth Corey, heard about him for years and has done, don't know where he's at now.
That wasn't a Farhan pick,
no.
Robert. That was Bobby Evans.
I mean, Keaton Wynn down.
Senior saying to pull up the 2019 Dodgers draft.
All right, let me do that.
Yes, he did, Cliff. Seth Corey did fall because he was like making his way and then.
You guys see this?
Let's go.
Can you see it?
Yep.
Okay,
Michael
Dodgers
Bush.
19 draft. Cody Hose.
Oh no, Michael Bush, Ryan Pepio, Nick Robertson.
Yeah, the bold ones are the ones that made it to the big leagues.
Right.
So 3 there. Let's look at the Dodgers in 18. Let's hold on.
That would have been a Farhan draft.
No, this is the Dodgers.
Right. But in 2018, he wasn't part of
Nope.
He would have
his first draft was 19. Okay, Outman and Grove. I mean, not too many people make it. I mean, this is a problem across baseball. This is why you're probably better off unless you've got a De La Cruz or a Cunha or a Fernando Tatis. You probably don't want to trade these guys. But the rest you could go ahead and trade.
Mm-hmm.
Let's pull up the Dodgers draft class of 2020.
Yep, there you go. Yeah, Outman is going to be good. Pepio, yeah, he was part of the trade for Glasnow. Michael Bush is still there, though, I think.
Okay, Bobby Miller and Gavin Stone. They've had 2 guys. Landon Knack, I've heard that guy, but
I heard him. But Gavin Stone and Miller, those are high. Those are supposed to be some pretty decent pitchers in the future.
Let's see if they've had anybody from their 21 team make it yet. I doubt it. Bobby Miller. Oh wait, that's the 2020? Hold on.
2020. Yep.
I thought I hit 21. Okay, 21. Emmett Sheehan.
Yep, he made it.
The Giants last year.
Now that was for sheer manpower issues because all their starting pitching went down. They had to bring them up. Yeah.
Right. But you get the idea. Let's take a look. Now I want to show you something else. I want to show you a team, an organization that has done phenomenal. Okay. I want to pull up the 2019 draft. Look at Baltimore. I mean, they had the first pick. But look what they did in round 2. Gunnar Henderson. Okay.
Look at that.
Now, if I go to
that is something right there.
If I go to the 18 draft.
And remember, they just picked up Holiday too, right?
Well, that was later.
Yeah, I'm just saying they're hitting. That's why the Orioles are going to be hard to beat. Grayson Rodriguez, he's going to be their ace here.
Yeah, they picked him up in 18
Yep.
out of high school.
Yep.
Now they did have, top drafts, but let's look at their 21 draft.
Damn. Rutschman and Henderson.
Colton Cowser is supposed to be a really good player. He's a top 15 prospect in baseball, top 20, whatever. And
in 22 was Holiday, right?
I believe he was. Yep, Jackson Holiday was right there. So, I mean, most of baseball, you don't hit on these guys. That's why when we talk about all these prospects, like how many realistically are going to hit for the Giants?
Right.
How many realistically? We just looked at 17 and 18, 19, 20, and none of them, only maybe two at the most, 2 or 3 probably made it. And has anybody been impactful?
Exactly.
Maybe Bailey and Schmidt are the only ones that have shown any potential. Maybe Fitzgerald, but not much.
Nope.
Out of a long list of people drafted, it's just not realistic. Yeah, that's Matt Holliday's kid, Woodpit.
Yep.
It is. Hey, Faith, stop licking yourself. Hey, I'll be right back. I'm going to run and grab something else real quick.
Alrighty. But yeah, it's gonna be tough. I mean, if you don't hit on these drafts, it's hard to build from within. That's why I've talked about this before. There's 3 ways to improve your team: free agency, draft and develop, and you trade. That's how you improve your team. You have to hit somewhat good on all 3, right? And if you don't hit good on one, the other 2 are going to have to make up for that. So if you can't get free agents coming to the San Francisco Giants, you're going to have to hit and develop, and you're going to have to be able to trade to be able to get some of these players to improve your roster. That's the issue that I have with Farhan, because it seems like he's not being able to do any of the 3 good. And that's the issue I have. And that's why the Giants are in such a situation that they're in right now. It's frustrating. And you see it as a fan. You see all these other teams doing this. Seems like they have a clue. And we watch the Giants, and it's just so damn frustrating. And it goes year after year with these off-season moves where you hope, you have this hope. Like I said, when you're a kid at Christmas time, you're hoping that you get whatever Christmas present that you wanted. And then you open it up and it's, garbage. Yeah. And I don't understand how you give Farhan an extension. You give him an extension because you hired a new manager. I don't know, man. That doesn't seem right to me. That does not seem right to me. How you extend the president of baseball operations because you hired a manager. Pathetic. I honestly think that extension probably happened earlier in the year, but they didn't want to announce it. How can you announce it? How can you announce that Farhan got an extension when, first off, you haven't even proved anything yet? And then at the end of the season, you finish below 500. How are you going to announce that you gave a guy an extension that didn't do nothing? But then as soon as you hire a manager, all of a sudden, hey, we extended Farhan. Yeah, come on. Let's see what we got here. We got here. Interesting. 30 minutes ago. Oh, interesting. Hey, Eric, is that hey, Dan, check out your Twitter real quick of what Eric sent. That's interesting. Is that he's definitely in an airplane, but when was that taken? Interesting. You're muted, Dan. Yeah, they extended him. They gave him a 2-year extension. For what reason? Come on. The guy should have been fired. Fired. Airplane watch. Yep. Here we go.
Huh.
You see that? I don't know. It says that was posted 30 minutes ago, but if you look at the windows of that aircraft, it looks pretty daylight out.
Oh no, it's a white screen.
No, you see the window? Yeah, but that's a lot of light coming in. That looks like it. That looks like a taken during the day.
He's in Japan.
Yeah, no kidding.
I've got it. I'm tracking it. I see where he's at.
Is he in Toronto?
No. It's over the Pacific. Looks like he's coming into San Francisco right now.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
Interesting.
man.
So it says, what does that say? That's that's the Yankees network, right?
What's it say?
Yamamoto posted a selfie on a plane with his agent with a hashtag Super Joel.
Oh, really?
Interesting. It's the moonlight. Yeah, there you go, Eddie. Yeah. Oh, that's the Mets network? SNY? Okay. Thanks, Will.
Oh, SNY is the Mets. Yeah. Yeah.
Like I said, when was that? Even though he uploaded that now, when was that picture taken? It sounds like a bunch
knows?
of false flag. False flag. Senior says it's going to happen tomorrow.
I'm thinking it's going to happen soon. Yeah, I do. It smells like it's going to happen in the next day or two.
Oh, looks like it's. Hold on. Let's get some music for this one. Where do I want to go with this one? How about this one? Here we go. You played this segment yesterday, right? There we go. Right at the top.
Open lines.
Open lines.
Open lines Sunday.
There you go.
150 in the chat. Call if you want to be on the show. There's the number at the bottom of the screen, 707-673-6060. Who's going to be the first caller to break the ice tonight?
And let's keep it nice out there, guys. Keep it nice out there. I don't know. We'll see. Is he going to come back? Is he going to come to LA? Yamamoto coming back to LA, maybe?
Well, he said he was on the show last night and said he was going to the Yankees, but we don't know.
All
right. Waiting for the first caller of the night, and we will put you right on directly into the show.
There you go.
707-673-6060. It's NorCal Sports Phone. And he's got a picture of the old phone there. Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that.
The old phone.
What phones used to look like. I don't want to put a picture of a cell phone. That would look just dumb. I wouldn't like that. Even though that's what everyone uses, I get it, but come on.
Yeah.
For a graphic, it wouldn't look right.
So Adam C says he's a Met by tomorrow. Giants will get him via trade later this year for Ruff. Woodpit, you got it. The NorCal Sports leader.
There you go.
Yeah.
We had some pretty good success with the phone calls yesterday. It was nice.
Yeah. Eric L says he wants Faith or Buster to pick where Bellinger's going to sign.
Oh!
What was the name from Evansville last night?
Oh, Don, I think.
Is this Don?
I think it was Don.
Is this Don from Evansville?
So I figured I'd better give you guys a call before I went to bed. If I was a Giant, I would wait to see where Yamamoto goes, and if I was the Giants, if he goes to the Dodgers, I think I would just tweak it and not worry about this year because if he goes there, I'd say the Dodgers going to win that division easy.
Yes.
I think he's right. I think he is
Yeah.
correct. Absolutely.
I would just, I mean, there's some guys out there. I know they're older, but I'd check out a Michael Brantley for a year. He'd be a heck of a DH. A guy can hit.
Yeah.
And then
with Houston. Well, he was with Houston before, and then he's now. Who's Brantley with now?
I think he's a free agent now.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
And I'd take a chance on a guy named Kyle Lewis. Remember him? He was
with the Twins. Yeah, the center. Yeah.
Seattle.
Okay.
And,
okay. Yeah. I was thinking.
I
was thinking of Royce Lewis.
Yeah. I mean, there's some guys out there, but I tell you the truth, I don't see the Padres. The Padres are the teams in trouble. They don't have no pitching.
Correct.
And, I mean, they got killed on that Bogarts deal by signing him too much. I think they jumped the gun on that.
Yeah, they did. They were wanting to get, somebody big. They wanted to make a splash last year. They were going for Judge, even at 10 years and $400 million supposedly. And then Turner went off the board at Philadelphia, and it was like AJ Preller jumped and signed Bogarts, and they're having kind of almost a mini fire sale now because they're bleeding.
Well, another thing is, if I was one of these GMs, I'd just try with the money they're talking about for this Yamamoto. To me, it's ridiculous because to me, he's one pitch away from an arm surgery. He's only like 5'10" and weighs 170, and them guys usually don't hold up too well.
Correct.
I'd go out there and sign Snell and Montgomery right now and lock both of them guys up. They might not be combined what they're going to pay Yamamoto.
Correct. Exactly. I think that's the way to go. I really do. We put a little poll out there earlier a week ago. Who would you rather have, Snell and Montgomery or Yamamoto? If you could only had one of those choices, I definitely would take the two pitchers because it's not like you're taking two middle of the road pitchers like DeSclafani and Wood and taking those over an ace like Gosman. You're talking two premier pitchers. Snell winning a Cy Young, and then Montgomery was a very good starter this year for St. Louis and the Rangers.
And plus, not only that, that's Snell's second Cy Young. He won
with Tampa. Exactly. Well,
so let me ask you a question. You're probably Giants fans your whole life.
Yep.
What do you think happened to Lincecum where, he had like what?
His hip.
Good years, and then he just dropped off the cliff.
Yeah.
It's because he just couldn't hold up.
Yeah, it was he had some hip problems, and it was a lot of it had to do with the torque. And he was a small guy. He was like 5'10", 160, something like that. And somewhere in there, 160, 170. And he just so much torque coming from his hips and his legs that he ended up getting a bad hip. And I think that could be there could be a fear factor there with Yamamoto, as you mentioned. He's a smaller guy.
Right. Now what about Baumgartner? I mean, do you think he just pitched too many innings? But heck, I can remember Nolan Ryan when I was younger in high school. I think he threw 300 and some pitches in a game in a game against the was it the Angels or was he pitching for I forget what it was. He pitched like 12 or 13 innings and threw close to 300 pitches. I mean, you can't even get a guy to throw 100 pitches anymore.
I know. It's crazy.
To sign a guy give him $40 million a year and he's only a 5-inning pitcher. It'd be better off just to go get a bunch of bullpen arms.
Yeah. I don't know what they're going to do, Don, but it's that kind of money is a lot of money to get to pay for one guy. But
when it's guaranteed, say for example, a small market team, they could, if they, that would hamper them for years if they would sign somebody like that. That's why a lot of these smart market teams got to be real careful who they sign. And some of these guys, been burned in the past, and it might take them 4 or 5 years to start making money again to recoup, these bad signings. So anyway,
right.
Well, like I said, I caught you guys a few days ago. You do a great job, and I'll let you go, and maybe somebody call in and maybe come up with suggestions.
All right, Don.
What the girls could do. You guys have a good evening.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Hey, thank
You
you.
too.
All right, take care. All right.
I like what Senior says here. Talking about Bumgarner, pitched too many innings, but the thing about big guys like Bum, if he rests his arm for a good 6 to 8 months, he could come back. But he's not going to come back to the Giants because I know he was battling some issues, right? I don't know if it was it arms or his leg. Remember, Bochy talked about it.
All right, we've got that line open again. It may be we had another call come in the 404.
Yeah, I heard it beeping.
Is Matthew in here tonight?
He might be. He was on with me on military history.
I'm wondering. I don't see him in the chat, but it was a call from Atlanta, so I thought maybe it was Matthew.
It might be, maybe.
Yeah,
I heard it beeping when he was talking.
I texted and said call back after this call. So if you're available, the line is open. The new Monday night lineup at NorCal Sports Network. Granola Corner with Dan.
Off the ropes with Los. Oh,
I like that, Cliff. Bay. Here we go. Another caller. You're on NorCal Sports Phone live. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is George. I'm calling from South San Francisco.
All right. Hey, George. Welcome.
What's up, George?
Thank you.
Eric says, what's up?
Hey, I've been watching your show the last week or two, and I got to say, I love you guys' platform, the information you guys give. I think the Giants, we can go into a rebuild, but, we're a big market team. We're not a small market team. I don't understand why we want to go into why we want to think small. I think the Giants should sign Bellinger. They should go. I think if the Giants really want to be serious, they need to get more athletic, obviously, right?
Definitely more athletic, yes.
Definitely. So first move I would make Bellinger.
Okay.
Sign Snell. Improve your starting pitching. I think if we also and this might be kind of off a little bit, but I would go after Hader.
Okay. Josh Hader.
The reason why I go after Hader? Because now I have Duvall. I have Walker. You got some pieces in the bullpen that other teams want. You want to make a big trade. You want to get athletic. Go after Lewis Roberts. My outfield is going to be Lewis Roberts. You can trade Duvall. They need a closer. You got Matos. You got Bart. You got Wisenhunt. You got some of the other young birds, Song Black. You got some pieces that you might be able to pull it off. And if we have an outfield like Roberts, if you have Roberts, Bellinger, and Lee, with Yaz being a fourth outfielder, I think we can compete with the Dodgers. I really do. And if you throw Yamamoto in there, if we're going to go really big and they're going to spend the $700-800 million they talk about, I don't know what you guys think.
Yeah, I think George, I'm up and down. I've kind of vacillated a little bit back and forth between going for Bellinger or not getting Bellinger, but I can see a side where what you're saying, they definitely need a more athletic lineup, a more better defense, and if you're going to be able to get Bellinger and Snell, I think that would improve the team immensely. It would put a bat in the middle of the lineup, and if you went and maybe added Hoskins for some right-handed protection, maybe Hoskins and Bellinger and Snell, I think that could be done with the money that they would be spending on Yamamoto and someone else. I mean, I don't know what Bellinger's going to sign for. My guess is he's looking at about, I've heard, Jim Bowden say 7 years and 160-ish. I think it might be closer to 200 million.
I agree. I agree. We've almost 200.
Yeah. And I think Snell could probably be had for about 200. You might be able to get Snell for like 6 years and 200. And if you got Bellinger, if that's 400, I think there are ways, and Hader and Hoskins, and you know, I mean, heck, I wouldn't mind an outfield of, like you said, Yaz as the fourth outfielder. I wouldn't mind seeing like Soler and left and or right and Lee, and put Bellinger in center. That makes you
that'd be
a
nice.
decent outfield. But there's a lot of ways they can go.
Sure.
Everybody thinks, I mean, some people like Chapman, some people don't. There's also possible trades that can be had. So we'll see where they go. But I like your thinking, though, George.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I think we need to go big. We're tired of, Farhan hasn't done much. Obviously, I'm listening to you guys, and I see the frustration like all of us. I mean, I had season tickets from 2010 all the way to about maybe 18, 19, and I was like, these dudes are not even going to try to put a product on the field anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, and you can't expect people to pay, I'm paying $8 for a bottle of water, and you're going to pay, $6.50 for parking. You're going to pay for you expect fans to pay for top notch, prices here in the Bay Area because everything is so much more expensive.
Right.
But you don't want to put no product on the field. Like, don't get me wrong, I like Luciano. The younger kids, it'd be kind of cool to watch them come up. I think that, Casey Schmidt probably will be a super utility guy unless you're really going to sit him at third base and see what he does.
Right.
Obviously, he's got the glove, the major league glove. We just have to see if he's got the major league bat. And Luciano, he's got the pop. The question is, can he make the adjustments at the plate?
Right.
With the changeup and the curveball and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
Very solid. I like the suggestion with Hoskins. Definitely, professional hitter. Even if he bats 260, 270, he's got a reputation of hitting the long ball, and he actually has some big at bats when he was hitting with Philadelphia in the World Series.
Right. Exactly.
Playoffs. So that's a good call.
Yeah.
I thank you guys. I appreciate your time.
Thank you, George.
You guys have a good night. Okay.
Appreciate
Have
you
a good
calling
one,
in.
George.
Appreciate you listening.
Thank you, sir.
Take care. All right, George from the South Bay. I got to go get a little. It keeps going to voicemail. That is not set up. Okay. Oh, some. All right, hold on here. Let me make sure my.
All right, what do we got? What do you think of that whole what Glenn has to say? Trade the farm for Tatis. Help San Diego unload some of those contracts.
If San Diego was willing to do it, I mean,
yeah, that's the whole thing. So
yeah.
Was he talking about Hader, or was that you talking about Hader?
He was talking about Hader, yeah.
That wouldn't be a bad move, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the
If you
Chapman
think about
contract would be bad in 3 years too.
Maybe I'll take on what Cassini's been saying this. Maybe trade Doval, then you sign Hader, but Doval gets you that position player that you need. Then you get Hader to close it down. Then you can make some other moves. Sign Rhys Hoskins on a 1 year or 2 year deal, whatever it may be.
All right, we got a call here that he's been trying to get in, but he says it's going into voicemail. So I'm gonna call him.
Look at that. NorCal sports phone calls.
Yeah. Don't know who it is.
We'll find
might
out.
be Matthew. Not sure. I got a feeling it might be the 404 area code.
Hello.
Hello. I was calling you back. This is Dan, NorCal Sports.
Yes, sir.
Are you calling from Atlanta area? Or?
Yeah, I'm a Braves fan, and I'm just calling the Dodgers are cheating out there. I was hoping y'all could get some new players so they don't get them all. Talking about Duvall and Hader, that'd be two good moves. We had Adam Duvall, and he's a great hitter if you can keep him from being injured.
You talking about Adam Duvall?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Adam Duvall is
he's a free
came
agent,
up in the Giants system as an infielder, and then became an outfielder. Got some power, still got some pop, can play all three outfield positions. Yeah, I don't know what the Giants are going to do though. They're overloaded right now. They got too many outfielders on the roster, and none of them are really all that proven as far as being above average. So, but
Man,
you
he's got a
mentioned
great team to root for him over there. Woo.
So are you a Braves fan then, or a Giants fan?
Yeah, I'm a Braves fan, but I just talking about Hader. I haven't heard of any teams going after him or interviewing him or anything.
No, I haven't.
He'd be a good pickup. I know y'all not the GM. Y'all just got a talk show there, but Ohtani, I put a little thing in your chat about the Dodgers are CBT tax cheaters, and Ohtani's going to be a income tax cheater because he's not going back to California. He's going to get out of paying taxes in your state.
Right.
That's the truth.
Yeah, he's getting to play in the benefit of playing in California without having to hardly pay any taxes.
Exactly.
Yeah, and the Dodgers are cheating the tax system the way they got it set up.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's set up that way legally with the Players Association and the MLB.
Hey, Dan, ask him: is he happy with what the Braves are doing right now?
Yeah. My counterpart Eric, he asked me to ask you: are you happy with what the Braves are doing this offseason?
No, Alex Anthopoulos, he's done all these moves to get Kelnick and signed all these players with bad contracts, and he's got us in the second tier, the CBT tax. And anybody we go out to sign now is going to cost an additional 42% from the tax, extra tax.
I think they're going to trade some of those off, though. I think they're going to trade some
of the players.
You think they're going to trade some of those guys? You think they're going to make some trades then to unload more salary?
Yeah, they need to unload Ozuna since he had a good year last year. Had a comeback year. He finished with 40 homers and over 100 RBIs, or right at 100 RBIs.
Yeah, what was your take last year when they didn't re-sign Freddie Freeman and then they traded for Matt Olson? I mean, I know it turned out great the season Olson had, but what was your feelings at the moment before Olson ever played a game?
Yeah, well, they let Freeman go, then they let Swanson go, but Anthopoulos has got this deal. He don't want to pay any players over 22 and a half $1.5 million annual average, value on the contract. But he's going to have to do something here pretty soon because he's got to realize that the values are going up and other teams are going to pay more.
Yeah.
I mean, everything's in a bidding war now. That Yamamoto, however you pronounce it, but they talking about somebody's Red Sox, I think, already offering him a $300+ million contract, and he's never picked up he might have picked up one, but he's never pitched. The baseball is different. He's never thrown a major league pitch, to a major league hitter.
Right. Well, what do you guys? What do you think of the philosophy? What do you think of the philosophy of Andropoulos having, signed Acuna and Albies and Riley and
Michael Harris II
and Michael Harris II, signing all these guys before they reach, free agency in their arbitration years, before they even get to their arbitration years, he's got them locked up for 8 to 10 years. What do you guys think of that?
Yeah, well, it's a pretty good deal on all of them. I was a little hesitant on the Strider deal because the pitcher, surgery. He's already had one Tommy John surgery, but
right.
It could cost you 2 years there that you're still paying without a player.
Right.
He's never signed a pitcher like that. But I think they need to redo like Acuna's and Albies contract because they really just stealing money from them.
Yeah, it's kind of rough. I mean, Acuna's what's he making, like 10, 12 million a year or something like that?
Yeah.
Wow.
And he's worth, 30 to 50 probably on the open market.
Yeah. Maybe what can he do? Can he hold out? What do you do? What do you do? I mean,
Well, they could, but I imagine they'll extend them here in the next year or two.
okay.
They're going to lose Mike Freed probably to the Dodgers next year because he's a Southern Cal guy. And,
Yeah, and he's a free agent after this year, right? This is last year under contract. So what do you think? You think they're going to trade Freed this year? Or?
No, they won't trade him. I wouldn't think so. They may. I don't know. He's surprised me this whole offseason. All these moves he's made. He's taking on like $30 million in bad contracts. And I don't know if he realized or not, but it goes toward the tax hit on the CBT.
Right. Well, you guys got yourself
a Southern accent and everything. But, I just thought I'd call.
Oh, appreciate you calling.
No, it's awesome, man. Great
it's
call.
Awesome you're listening. Thanks for listening. Thanks for calling. You guys got yourself a heck of a baseball team. Took a tough loss today in football to the Carolina. That had to hurt, right?
Oh man, the football team they're the worst professional team in professional sports history.
You gotta.
Hey, what about? Does he like that head coach Arthur Smith?
Yeah, I was going to ask that too. Yeah, what do you think about Arthur Smith? You guys ready to send him packing?
He's got to go. The quarterback's got to go. The coach got to go, and the GM Fontenot's got to go because he drafted these players.
There we go.
They all need to go.
Yeah, it's 7 touches for Bijan.
I put in a chat today, said, can we just start over and get an expansion team?
Yeah, I don't know what Smith's doing down there, giving the ball only 7 times to Bijan Robinson. 7 times for your most electrifying player, one of the top 5 guys talent-wise in the NFL, and he doesn't touch the ball.
Yeah, well, they drafted Ritter, the quarterback, in the 3rd round a few years ago.
Right.
And they drafted tight end and
Kyle Pitts, and then they had Drake London.
Wide receiver in the 1st round, like 6 or 7, 8 pick. Then they drafted Bijan Robinson real early in the 1st round, and they haven't paid any attention to the quarterback position.
Right. Well, hey, really appreciate you calling in. Thanks for listening and being I take it you're a subscriber to the channel if you're right.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Well, hey, we'll call back again and keep listening. We appreciate you checking in with us tonight.
All right. Thanks for your content, and I enjoy it.
Oh, thank you very much. Have a great holiday season.
You as well, both of you.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Take care. Awesome.
All right, that wasn't Matthew. I love it, man.
That was awesome.
I should do my Mad Dog when I ask a question. Like, what do you think about the Braves going with letting Freddie Freeman go and signing and trading for Matt Olson? Your thoughts? Go. that's
and they'd be like,
go.
What?
Go.
Good call, Dan. That was awesome. Look at that, man. We're reaching across the fruited plain.
Fruited Plains. Speaking of fruited plains, I'm going to go get me some ginger fruit, man. I got to bring that bag in here. Hold on, man. I got a snack itch. It's 11:20 here. I'm, late night snacking. Be right back.
There you go. I tell you what, though, on a serious note, man, I like what Senior said. There's one thing that I love about baseball. It just brings people together. That's what it's about. Put everything aside. Let's just talk baseball. Who gives a crap all about all the other bullshit? Talk baseball. It just brings everyone together. It's awesome. Absolutely love it. That was a great call. Loved it. All right. What do we got in here? Seen a few people talking about, hey, we got to sign this guy. Got to sign this guy. Let these people go. What's up, Thomas? Says Hoskins and Montgomery, Giant happy to take it. Farhan pass on Snell. Yamamoto.
Hey, these things are.
I don't know.
Oops, dropped it out. These things are pretty good from Costco.
Oh yeah, you said they were kind of. Yeah, I remember you talking about it when you were eating them the other day. It has a little heat to it, doesn't it?
Oh, it does. High heat.
Heat.
Got some high heat. Man. I got a text.
WWF here. Wrestler of the Night. Hey, we talked wrestling last night. That was awesome. Remember good old Pepper Gomez. Remember they got the caller? Delivered mail to Pepper Gomez. King Kong Bundy. Man. Did Melvin get along with Tatis? I'm not sure, to be honest with you. Hey, Vita, what's up? Good to see you again. Where are you guys seeing that the Giants are losing ground on? I don't. Who knows, man? Who the heck knows with the damn Giants? Gosh. Pass on Yamamoto and Imanaga and go for Snell and Montgomery. I don't think Montgomery would want to come here, honestly. I don't see Montgomery. He just won a damn World Series. Why would he want to come to the Giants? Really, honestly, why? Even Snell. Why would anyone at this point in time want to come to the Giants? What do the Giants got to sell? Money. That's it.
Money.
Uh-oh.
My mom, when this ringer came, she always used to
Dance.
do the dance. Yeah. All right, you're on NorCal Sports Phone. Welcome. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Yeah, my name is Jose, and I'm calling from Stockton.
All right. Hey, welcome, Jose.
Jose from Stockton.
What's on your mind tonight?
Well, I'm not having a really good Sunday.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, well, my Cowboys lost.
Oh.
They got beat down. big
Okay.
time.
Yeah.
But
You ain't
Well-
gonna hear no love.
You're not going to get too much sympathy on this channel.
yeah, I know. I hear it all the time. So
But well, at least you had enough courage to call in and admit you were a Cowboy fan. But yeah, that was a pretty bad beatdown today. I didn't expect him to win today, but I didn't expect that performance.
yeah, well, I don't know what else to say, but it was pretty bad. But we stuck on the road.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Yeah.
we're a good home team, but man, but to talk about the Giants, we're not going to do anything right now. So I'm just looking at the schedule for the River Cats.
There you go.
Better than
Stockton Ports,
wasting
too.
your money on the Giants.
Yeah, my buddy, he's a Dodger fan, and he actually texted me yesterday because we were talking smack at each other. Let me see if I can pull up his text real quick. 1 second here. I'll read this to the chat because it was actually pretty funny. I just need to. Oh, here it is. Okay, so he sent me this long text about the Dodgers and on and on and on about blah blah blah, and I was just like, you know what? I'm tired of hearing all your Dodger texts. You think I care? So I usually say, you think I care? Because he always sends that back to me. You think I care about hearing anything from your Giants? And so I said, you'd love to talk about your Dodgers up till October. Then the flame inevitably gets snuffed out. Rinse and repeat. I'll remind you of this again in October 24. And then I put et cetera, like it's an ongoing thing every year. He sends back, at least I have a team to get excited about. He says, well, you still have the Niners and the Warriors to chat up with the other talking heads on your podcast. I wonder who would win in a 7-game series between your China Basin Gents versus the Sacramento River Cats. I said, you know what? My response, that's a good one. I'd take Sac. I think I do. I think Sacramento could take them in a series.
Hey, tell them to go check out some Stockton Ports
Yeah,
games. You can see the San Jose
we'll
Giants
see.
come through.
Yeah. Do you watch the A-ball, the Stockton Ports?
I go to some of the games depending on what days I'm off.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The Giants
Nice.
come through there with San Jose, of course, the San Jose's Giants. But yeah, I think you're right about the Giants probably not doing much.
Yeah, and I like to look at the promotions that they have. They have some pretty good ones, but is it worth to see a crappy product?
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, tough to chew. Yeah, it is. It can be very tough to watch. Yeah. Anything else on your mind?
No, I just, I like your guys' content, and, I'll just go from there.
Well, really
Hey, appreciate it.
Really appreciate you watching. And, it's how long you been actually listening?
It's been a while, probably since the beginning of the baseball season.
Awesome. Well,
Awesome.
appreciate it, Jose.
So he was here through the torture, man.
you were here through the torture months, and so
oh yeah, I was.
Yeah, awesome. Well, appreciate you calling in, and spread the word to Giants fans that you come across that this channel is out there.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right. Hey, have a good one, Jose.
All right, you too. Bye.
All right, thanks. Bye. All right.
All right.
Somebody said I need to change the ringer tone. Let me see. It is kind of
Jose from Stockton.
Let me see where do I go?
Good.
Sounds, ringtones. By the season.
You probably got to give it the good old. You got to give it the fart machine.
I don't think they have one there.
What's the number? It's scrolling there at the bottom of the banner. 707-673-6060.
Trying different numbers here or sounds. No. Oh. That one? Breaking.
Woo.
Ah.
Oh, there we go.
Tell me when you like.
That's the one right there.
Which one? This one? Or this
The
one?
one you just had.
Oh, we got a caller coming in.
All right, here we go.
Welcome to NorCal Sports Phone. You're on the air.
What's up,
What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hey, this is Vita again. I was called last night from Los Banos.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Let me turn this down. Sorry.
All right.
Who is it again?
That last caller. He made the comment. Yeah, I don't think the Giants are going to do anything either. I can't see that. I mean, to me, if they miss on Yamamoto, they're getting Snell. There's no way they come out of this offseason without another ace alongside.
We're talking about Farhan.
I have to imagine someone like Snell. I mean, it doesn't seem like
We're
he's
talking
gonna
about
go
Farhan.
towards one of those East Coast teams that are in the hunt for Yamamoto right now. Like, either of the New York teams. Sounds like he's not going to go to the Dodgers. So the only teams I'm hearing connected to him would be the Giants and return to the Padres, and I don't think that's going to happen. I have to imagine
I think the Mets could step up. The Mets could step up if they lose out on Yamamoto.
Possibly. What I don't get about the Yamamoto thing, or just any free agent, I guess, is didn't the Mets just get through saying they were going to compete in 2024 and they're shooting for 2025?
Yeah.
That's a pretty.
He did
a
say
pretty
that. Yeah.
thing as a free agent to hear. I mean, I wouldn't want to be going there. I mean, I know Yamamoto is more of it's a long-term deal or whatever, but choosing the Mets over the Yankees, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't care about those teams regardless. I'm going to talk about the Giants. I just cannot see that they don't have something ready to go. I think as soon as Yamamoto falls, it seems like a lot of the big free agent dominoes are going to start falling.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking even Bellinger is holding off to see what happens here, because it sounds like the Blue Jays are kind of still in there on Yamamoto too. And I have to imagine if they don't get him, then that's where he's going to go. It sounds like that's where he's going to go. But knowing Boris, he's probably like, well, hey, Farhan, here you go. Here's a consolation prize. I got to imagine the Giants are going to be spending money on at least, 2 more quote-unquote notable players.
I think they're going to have to. But the question is, do the players choose the Giants?
They choose the money. If you're Bellinger, I mean, I don't know if you really have that choice, because it sounds to me like, hey, you have this good season. You better get the money while you can, because he doesn't exactly have the greatest reputation right now because of those 2 previous seasons where he really stunk up the joint. So I think he's going to go with whoever gives him the most money, which I don't know how I feel about it, but I'm kind of the mindset where, right now the Giants seem to have this stigma of nobody wants to come here.
Right.
Like you just got Lee. I think if you bring in a couple of, name players and let's just say they can get close to 90 wins, I think that'll just erase all of that. I think that's the problem is there's nobody here to come play with, and that's got to factor into these guys' decision.
Well, that's what Scott Boras said. Yeah. I mean,
yeah, exactly.
The reason they're not choosing the Giants is because, the better teams out there. I mean,
yeah.
And if the money's comparable, the money only has to be somewhat comparable. If it's 52%, to the Giants' favor, and it's say the Dodgers come in at 48, I think you're choosing the Dodgers. You're giving up a little bit of money and saying, you know what, I'll make it up in the postseason with postseason money.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. And another thing I was reading about today, I don't know who it was I was saying. It was one of the national reporters saying, the Diamondbacks came off of a World Series appearance and look what they're doing right now. That's exactly what the Giants should have done after 2021 when they had that big season. Instead, they just sat back and did nothing.
Right.
If they had gone out and because I think after that season, that's when Posey left, right?
Yes.
If they would have just, tried to build that team and kind of keep it where it was, who knows where they'd be right now?
Right. They didn't go out and they sat pat and they thought that they were good enough. And again, another Farhan miscalculation, misjudgment.
Yeah.
He's misjudged almost his whole 5 years, everything.
Yeah, I agree. I lost faith in him after that 2020. I hate to even say it, but when that season, at the end of that season, I was like, this is not a 100-win team. I mean, you could just see that they were all playing above their heads. It was
right.
This team is not as good as that record, shows.
Correct.
And they just banked on it, and it's like, what are you guys doing? Like, it's obvious to anybody that saw it. Like, the talent just didn't match the record. But let's just say, for instance, let's say they get Yamamoto. Do you think that makes guys like Harrison expendable? I mean, it sounds to me like they're going to do a trade at some point here this offseason.
Right.
Does Yamamoto change? I really don't want to see Harrison go anywhere, but if it's a situation where they get Yamamoto and let's just say Milwaukee says, hey, give us Kyle Harrison and, Keaton Wynn, we'll give you Corbin Burns.
Oh, I think I'd have to do that contingent upon Burns signing a deal.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting. I can't remember a time that's happened before where a trade happens contingent on an extension being made. That's really uncommon.
Yeah, Scherzer did it last year. The Rangers did it when they picked up Scherzer at the trade deadline from the Mets.
That's right. Yeah, you're right.
It was contingent upon Scherzer extending, his contract. So they didn't want a rental or him opting out or whatever he had, if he had an opt out, or I'm not sure what it was.
Well, they better hope Burns doesn't have Boras as his agent, or else that's just not going to happen no matter what.
Oh yeah. And I think he may. He might. Yeah. That's yeah. Boras has a corner on the market, man. He gets all the top guys.
Well, Burns probably has a couple years of control left, right?
No, I believe this is his last year. I may be mistaken. We did a thing the other night. We were checking the free agents, and I can't remember if Burns was on that or not. Yeah. So, hey, I really appreciate you calling in. I couldn't quite catch your name. I know it started with a D at first.
You mean my actual name?
You what'd you say your first name?
My name's Joe.
Joe, but you said, oh, was it Vita?
It was Vita.
That's right, Vita. That's right, not D, Vita. That's right. Yeah. Awesome. Well, appreciate you calling in again, and we're gonna keep doing this. It seems to be a hit. People like the call in, and we're gonna work on the technology so we can put it through the whole soundboard. But
all right, well, I'll keep listening. And I'll spread the word. I
appreciate it. Yeah, spread the word that we're here. We're channel's growing. We're really the only people talking Giants baseball in a this type of format where it's interactive. It's not just a pre-recorded message that is on YouTube. We're actually, bringing the fans right. We're coming right to you guys. So let people know, Giants fans, that we're here and we're on every night.
All right, I appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
Awesome, Vita. Hey, thanks. All right.
Have a good one.
Right.
All right. So we got the new ringtone here. What's this one? That one?
There we go. Let's stick with that one until you get the fart one.
I don't know if I want to go with the fart one or not. But,
yeah, that's not. Yeah, let's stick with the.
It's funny because I have this
1980s
phone and
retro.
I put that on that. I put it on. I put that on that ringtone because every time it rang, it made me think of my mom because that was her.
Oh, well, there you
her
go.
ringtone. So, I mean, I was
Nothing
using
wrong with
I was using the phone for something else, but I was actually using this phone because I get so many spam calls on my regular phone. It's like unbelievable that I had to put it on do not disturb, but silence unknown callers. So all these people that call me, if they're not in my contacts, it goes to voicemail because I was getting 50 to 60 spam calls a day. So,
Oh, wow.
I picked up this phone so I could, make outgoing calls without interruptions. Then I figured out how to do the other, but it's all right. Sounds like some techno music. Hey, Will Martinez.
Like retro.
Will Martinez, big victory today.
Big winner.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Chicken dinner. Yep.
And Eric has it official yet?
Should be pretty much. Unless he has guys got go off tomorrow. But that's hard to. I don't know. Geno Smith going off. I don't know.
Let me look at.
I still got Metcalf to go tomorrow too. So.
What do you got? Yeah, we need Metcalf to have a big game with the Phillies. I mean the Eagles. Let's see. Eric is. You win this game. Oh. No, you won.
Yeah.
He has no chance. He's got 52 points, and he's got
3 guys going tomorrow.
Geno Smith, who looks like may not even play, maybe Drew Lock. And he's got Devontae and Lockett.
And what happened to Los again? What happened? What happened to Los?
What's this? Danny, is somebody else calling? Danny, no wonder you never pick up when I call.
No, it's a joke.
Oh, I get it.
You're
Yeah.
talking.
Yeah. I would never trade Harrison. He could be the next great Giants starting pitcher.
You don't know that. I'm just saying.
D-Shot. He's in his fantasy. I'm 9 points down. My opponent has Jake Elliott or Jake. You mean Ezekiel? No. Jake. He's got a kicker. Okay. Eagles kicker. And I got Kenneth Walker, non-PPR. 9 points down. That's tough. This league goes through go buck yourself.
Hey, senior, just a little bit of knowledge. After Los beat me in that humiliating defeat of mine, he never won a game. He went winless after he beat me.
Oh, is that the one where he didn't play?
Yeah, he didn't play a position. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And he was laughing.
And he had guys that just had they never had games like that ever in their lives. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, and he was taking the credit for it.
Yeah. No, I'll tell you what, Will, you overcome some adversity very early in the season, very early.
What word was that?
You did well.
What did you say? What?
Adversity.
Oh, okay.
Overcame adversity.
I thought you said adversary.
No.
I think you did. Rewind it.
No.
Play the tape.
I said adversity.
Hey, what did you guys hear, Chad? I heard adversary.
Adversity.
Play it back. Can you play it back?
I have to get into hold on. Let's see.
I want to hear that. He only has to go back 1 minute.
Hold on 1 second. Let me get this. We got ads now. I got to get through our ads.
Don't skip them. It's money in our pocket. No, you got to skip those. Adversary. Dan is correct.
There you go. Let's see.
Pull it back. Look at this. Bub Rad. I'm pretty sure I heard that. He's listening himself. Play it for the whole chat.
I'm trying to listen.
No, put it out there. We all want to judge it. I'm not going to let him listen.
Okay, hold on. We're getting close. Hold on.
Oh, you're trying to get where we're at.
Yeah. I have to go back and figure all this out. Here we go.
Just talking a little fantasy.
There we go.
Okay, here we go. We're going backwards, guys. Oh, is that the one where he didn't play?
Yeah, he didn't play a position. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And he was laughing.
And he had guys that just had they never had games like that ever in their lives. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, and he was taking the credit for it.
Yeah. No, I'll tell you what, Will. You overcome some adversity. Very. Did say it. Son of a bitch.
and you said overcome, not overcame.
Yeah, you overcome some adversity.
We got some dyslexia going. Dyslexia.
I sound like
Eric
an idiot. Oh my God.
Make that into a short.
No one to MHC again. They're like, that guy is a damn idiot. Oh man. Good
no
job,
anniversary
Dan.
on this channel.
No anniversary on this. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, man.
He was a history major, not an English.
There we go. Oh, man.
That's awesome.
That was good. That was good.
See, I got a good ear.
You do.
Not much of an eye right now, but a good ear. So, yeah, my funny, my fantasy team did well today.
Yeah, they freaking tore it up.
I had two guys Kincaid got 0 points, and Breece Hall got 2.8 between those two. But the rest of my guys, I got 167 points. Imagine if those guys had their regular. I would have had 20. I would have had 190 plus points right around.
Yeah, that's crazy. Whew.
Dang. Oh well.
I'm not sure on that there, Johnny. I don't know if he refused to play 1-1.
That's right, Mark. I couldn't hear the caller's name. Sometimes, but I know Eric's voice enough because it actually wakes me up sometimes when I'm having nightmares. Oh! I'm telling you! I'm like, Elizabeth, I'm coming to join you.
Oh, man. That's pretty good.
Be in a deep sleep, and all of a sudden I'll be having this dream, turns into a nightmare. I'm like snoring away. Playoffs!
3 a.m. down here is woo! There you go.
All right,
look at this. Sick call commander. Let's go.
Dan, Eric, let's rank the top 3 possible San Francisco Giants trade for position targets and pitcher. 1, Adames, and 2, Burns. 2, Nader and Bieber. 3, Darvish and Kim.
I didn't know Ralph Nader played. No, I know what he means.
Sorry.
Naylor.
Naylor. It's Naylor, right?
Yeah.
The isn't he the what does Naylor play? Catcher
DH, right?
or DH? Yeah. Isn't he a catcher also?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I would go with of that combo. I'm kind of stuck between 1 and 3. You like 2?
Yeah, because Naylor has a hell of a bat and Bieber's a decent pitcher. Adame's not so much, but Burns is great. Darvish is okay, but Kim is good. So I don't know. That's why I'm thinking number 2.
I kind of like Burns.
Burns is good, but the problem is he's got Scott Boras. That's a problem. Hell, he probably has all of these guys.
Man, my mouth is on fire right now. Problem is I eat too many of these. And
it's coming out the other end where it hurts.
I have too much of that, too much sugar.
Oh, I know it's coming. Here it comes. Here it comes.
Yeah, there it is.
I had to turn up the volume. It was good enough.
Oh yeah, it was a little low there, a little low. Bub Brad says Hader is done. Hader doesn't seem to. He's a little inconsistent. I was kind of surprised how the Giants got to him a couple times, late innings and beat him. Gave up several runs in the bottom of the 9th. Yeah. So this week should be big.
It is.
Yeah, I think this week's going to be a big week because I think that Yamamoto signs. I think it's imminent.
I think so too. I think he's in the final stages here.
I don't think we're going to have any. I think adversary's over. No more adversary.
Adversary is over.
Yeah, no. Oh, happy anniversary.
Has been overcome.
Hey, happy anniversary, Eric. Happy anniversary.
Adversary has been overcome.
I think something happens before Wednesday with Yamamoto, and then I think it's a flurry of deals right before Christmas, Thursday, Friday, Saturday maybe, and then I think it shuts off until after Christmas.
Yeah, and then after that, probably after the New Year.
Could be. I mean, come on, Yamamoto. He's holding up our everybody's the market, and geez. No new taxes. So there was something else I was going to bring up tonight when all right, let's do something different. Let's
hear it.
Let's pick our chat. You guys pick a team, pick their all-time team. I want to go with all-time team. We'll throw in a DH for the team.
Okay.
And we'll throw in one reliever. We want to go 4 or 5 starters. 4?
Maybe 3. 3 maybe.
All-time team.
No, I don't know. Well, it's all-time. Okay.
Let's go 5.
Okay, 5.
All right. Anybody who's out there, you want to do a different team? Giants. I mean, we're going to do the Giants. You want to do the Dodgers, Braves, Pirates, Orioles, anybody, A's. I think the Yankees. I think it's going to come down to the Giants and Yankees as the best teams put together. Here we go. Catcher, Buster Posey. First base, Willie McCovey. Second base, and this is mine. You can disagree or agree, Eric. If you could disagree, I'm going with Jeff Kemp. Kemp. I got the quarterback from the. That's a quarterback. That's Jack Kent's son, Jeff Kemp, 49er QB.
It sounds like
Jeff
adversary to me.
Kent.
That's adversary.
That's an easy slip up. That's an easy slip up. I didn't say over. He overcome adversary. No, he overcame adversity. I overcome adversity. I went through third grade. Okay. Okay. So I've got Jeff Kent at second. My shortstop for the Giants. Do I go Crawford or do I go Spire or Rich Aurelia? What do you think?
I think you got to go Crawford.
Crawford, Will Martinez, he's pretty hysterical. I'll go Crawford, defense. Third base, we're going Matt Williams. That's a powerful.
Wow.
I don't think anybody's better than Matt Williams at third for the Giants. Jim Ray Hart? No, I don't think so.
Jim Ray Hart, yeah.
I think it's Matt Williams.
I think Matt Williams, yeah.
Vita for life says Williams. Okay. Left field. Oh, come on. That's a no-brainer. In center field, Barry Bonds. Willie Mays. Willie Mays. And who's right field? We going Bobby Bonds? We got anybody better? We're talking San Francisco, too. We're not talking New York, I guess.
Candyman. Oh, yeah. There you go.
I don't. Bobby Bonds was better than Candyman.
Yeah.
Not even close.
Not yes?
You know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to flip my outfield around. I'm going to put Cepeda at first base. I'm putting McCovey in left field. I'm putting Mays in center, and I'm moving Barry to right field. He can figure it out. He could figure right field out. I'm going boppers. I've got.
Problem is he had no arm. That's the only thing.
Who didn't? Barry?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he didn't have much of an arm, but that's all right. He'd get everything. He'd grab everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm putting Stretch in left field because I'm going to get me another DH. I could have put Cepeda at DH, but I'm going to put Will Clark at DH.
Oh, interesting.
What do you think?
That's pretty good. That is pretty good.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to scratch that. Yeah, I got to do that. Because I was going to say I could put. So Will Clark could play first base. I'll put Will at first and Cepeda at DH. There you go.
Better.
Will's at first. Come on, can you top that outfield of McCovey, Mays, and Bonds?
No. You can't.
I just made my team better.
Well, hold on, Atlanta. You got Hank Aaron, Ronald Acuna.
Hold on, I haven't got my pitching staff yet. My 5-man rotation is Marichal and Perry, Lincecum, Mad Bum. Do I go Kane or do I have somebody else?
Gaylord.
I already got Gaylord.
So who you got now? Marichal?
Marichal, Perry, Lincecum, and Mad Bum.
All right. Yeah, you got to go Matt Cain.
Do I? Mike McCormick.
Jason Schmidt. Jason Schmidt. Yeah.
Carlos Rodon for that 1 year.
Mm.
Gosman.
You got to weigh some years there, though, right?
Webb.
Webb?
Webb or Kane?
Kane.
Jason
Kane was
Schmidt
part of 3 World Series, man.
Schmidt was pretty awesome. Who's my closer? My closer. Oh, gosh. The Giants have had a few good ones.
Beck.
Nothing.
Beck.
No, I'm going to take smoke on the water. Rob Nen.
Ooh, okay. 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 Okay.
Okay. So how's that for a lineup? Beat that. Maybe the Yankees can beat it, but I don't think the Dodgers can beat that lineup.
Yeah, they would have a hell of an outfield.
Who, the Giants?
The Yankees.
Oh, the Yankees. Who would they have? They would have
Babe, the Babe, Mickey Mantle, and DiMaggio.
Dang.
That's pretty damn good.
Babe, DiMaggio,
And Mantle.
I'll take Mays over Mantle. I'll take Bonds over DiMaggio, and I give Ruth over McCovey. That's how I see it.
Fair enough.
I mean, I think I got the 2 best players of all time in Bonds and Mays. I mean, Babe could hit the bomb, but he couldn't run like.
So could Mickey.
So could Mickey, but they couldn't run like Mays and Barry.
True. Good point.
So,
good point there, Rug Pool. I like that.
yeah,
Makes a good point.
Yeah, Mr. October for the Yankees. Yeah. Who's faster than Barry Sr.? Mickey?
Mansell, maybe.
Maybe Mickey?
Yeah, I think Mansell.
But not Ruth.
Not Ruth.
I think the Yankees infield would be. Who do they go with short? Jeter?
Of course, yeah. Jeter.
But they've had.
Jeter.
Who's their second base? I know they would have Lou Gehrig at first. They'd probably have Aaron Judge as their DH.
Yeah, good point. Who would they have at third base?
Who was their best third baseman? They had Greg Nettles, but he wasn't.
Yeah. Oh, A-Rod.
A-Rod was juiced, though. He was.
Ah, come on. So was Barry.
Yeah, true. But, I mean, Barry was great. Yeah. Before. Was DiMaggio right-handed or left? Joe batted right-handed,
Right.
didn't he?
Right.
Yeah. Third base, the Yankees also had, or catcher, they had Yogi Berra and Thurman Munson.
Yogi Berra for catcher.
Of course, their closer is obviously Mariano.
Right.
Who's
starting
their-
pitching?
Who's their starting pitching? They had Catfish for a while. They had.
Did they have Lefty Gomez?
Oh, they had Whitey Ford. They had the lefty that won this World Series, but he was juicing too. What was his name?
Oh yeah. Pettit.
Yeah,
and they had Roger Clemens.
I don't know. I don't think the Dodgers have the all-time greats. They don't have. Who's the Dodgers' greatest outfielder?
The Dodgers' greatest outfielder?
Yeah, they don't have a history like the Giants.
True.
This is why the Dodgers, they were built, they had Koufax and Drysdale.
Yeah, they had pitching.
They had pitching, but first base, who's their best first baseman? Steve Garvey?
Steve Garvey?
I mean, second base. What? Steve Sachs? No, got to have somebody else. Pee Wee Reese? I don't know. Did he play short?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the Dodgers.
Yeah.
I don't know. Dodgers had.
Oh, yeah, Duke Snyder.
Duke Snyder in center. That's it. Yeah.
Andre Ethier.
I thought Duke Snyder was third when it came to Willie, Mickey, and the Duke.
Yeah.
I think it's that order: Willie, Mickey, and the Duke.
Mickey and the Duke. Yep. The Duke. Mookie Betts.
Yeah.
Of course, Piazza behind the plate.
Yeah, Piazza. I just don't think there's that many Dodgers.
And who would there be their closer? Gagne?
I don't know. Gagne. It's
Gagne.
called Gagne. Mike
Gagne,
Marshall.
Gagne.
Mike Marshall had.
Gil Hodges, first base. Yeah.
Gil Hodges. Yeah. They just don't strike me as a team that has had like.
Not like the Giants or the Yankees.
No, this is why the Giants, they got to sell their dang history. Nice haircut there,
but they don't.
Nice
haircut. That's the problem.
Hey, wait. Turn that. I want to see haircut. Turn a little bit to the other side.
That?
Other side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Who did that?
Yeah,
Barbershop, or did you do that yourself?
Barbershop. As my dad used to say, I had my ears lowered.
I just do it myself, man.
Yeah, you saved.
How much did they take you for on that one? $22?
How about 30?
30? 30?
Yep. 30.
$30, man.
Yeah, and I gave him a $10 tip. It's
so $40 it cost you?
Yeah.
And how often?
Give him a tip. It's the holidays.
How often you get a haircut?
Oh, not as often as I was when I was in the military, of course. Maybe like every 2-3 months, somewhere around there.
So you get like 5 a year, maybe?
Somewhere around there.
Probably 6. That's
at the high end.
$240 a year, man.
Zero.
I'm a financial guy. I can get it longer. I could get it longer. But it's just I never understood the comb over, guys that grow their hair and it's like got these little lines right here,
Yep.
Look like a bangle, stripes. It's like, come on, just cut it, man. Just cut it.
D-Shot says razors are expensive, Dan. I don't think you use a razor. You got a trimmer, right?
I got a trimmer. I brought it on the show the other night. Remember when I was doing Farhan?
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. Gary Sheffield might be.
Oh, there we go. Bub's asking who's managing these old-time teams.
Ooh, for the San Francisco Giants, that's Boch.
Yeah.
That's Boch.
If you want to even go deeper.
Yeah, Tyler.
John McGraw.
Changed to Purdy's winning the NFL and be better, man. I got
sure looks that way, doesn't it?
I got some money on it. I wish I would have bet more. I only bet $100. 18-1.
Wow.
Yeah, that would be great.
Look at Brian Iglesias coming in strong. Matt Williamson, Nori Aoki, and Connor Joe.
Connor Joe. Don't forget Michael Reed, his counterpart, Connor Joe's corner mate. It was Michael Reed and Connor Joe on the corners. Opening day, Farhan's first season. We should have known right then and there
that it was doomed.
I remember everybody going, "What's he doing?" And then you had guys defending him. Oh, he's just getting started, and it's been a dumpster fire ever since. Can you believe?
Hey, Dirk, you should start growing your hair until the Giants get good.
Jeez, I look like Tiny Tim.
Tiptoe
through.
Oh man,
Could you see me looking like Tiny Tim, man?
with a ukulele.
Yes.
Tiptoe through the
Oh man. Let's Will Martinez. Let's try that. Do Farhan's all-time lineup. Okay, we've already got.
Come on, do we have to, man?
Papirski's my catcher.
Oh,
My shortstop is that guy. What was his name? Machado. Dixon Machado. My shortstop.
first base, Michael Ford.
He was here for like 3 days, 2 days. Like, what was that? A loan from Seattle? What the heck was that? It was like a loan. Okay.
Second base.
Second base.
Isan Diaz.
There's somebody worse than that. I mean, Diaz was at least he. Come on, who was?
Oh, I'm trying to think. Yeah, see, someone else said Tommy La Stella. There you go.
There we go. Yeah,
I like
Tommy
it.
La
There it is. Tommy La Stella at second.
La Stella at second.
Third base. Who was that left-hander today? It was Bosler.
No, he was okay. How about the guy that came up? He's another Seattle guy. Left-handed hitter. He's a utility guy. They traded for him. They gave up a good pitcher, Baroa. Prelander Baroa for this guy.
Oh, yeah, he's a good pitcher too. And they gave
what was the guy they got? They got a guy.
Oh, who did they trade for?
Is a guy from Seattle.
Who was that?
I'm trying to remember.
I can't remember.
I'll started with a W, I thought.
Definitely AJ Pollock out there in the outfield.
What was that guy's name? He's not even on the 40 anymore. I can't think.
God, I can't remember who it was. Correa guy.
Gonna start sneezing here.
Walton.
Told you it started with a W. Walton.
There you go. Walton.
Donnie Walton.
That's what it. Donnie Walton.
Donnie Walton. Oh, there was another guy that played third base. He came from Seattle too, and he made like 3 errors in 1 inning. He was only here for a week too. What was his name?
Matthias, Willie Calhoun. Oh yeah, we had Mercedes for what, a few months. Oh, we also got Paul DeYoung, right? Paul DeYoung. Did we do the shortstop? Can't remember if we did shortstop or not.
We could put Carlos Correa at short. What was the guy's name that made all those errors at third base or somewhere in the infield, and he was only here for a short period? Yeah, Willie Calhoun was another one.
A player to be named later.
Yeah. You know what?
Ryan Terrio, no.
I'll come up with some here.
What's up, Posse?
Papirski's my catcher, though, for sure.
Oh, absolutely. Okay, how about pitchers? Scooter Jeanette. I don't think that was he a far. I don't think that. No.
Yeah, he was
a.
I think he was not. He wasn't.
He was under Bobby. How about the starting rotation? I'll give him credit. He got Gosman.
He got some decent pitchers.
Casey McGee. Oh God, that was a disaster too. Wasn't Farhan, but it was a disaster. Oh yeah, did Farhan get Pilar? I think Farhan did get Pilar.
Yeah. Let's see.
Ahead of Santa Cruz.
I'm looking here. Hey, we had Sky Bolt for a little bit.
Sky Bolt, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris Bryant for 2 months. For 2 months. Yep. Camargo. I forgot about Camargo. That lasted a few months as well. That was a good one. Good one, sports guy. John Boy Walton.
Oh, man. How about Matt Beatty? Remember that one?
Matt Beatty.
That was a great one.
That was one. That was in the very beginning.
Oh, Padlo. Kevin
Padlo. Padlo.
How can we forget Padlo?
Oh yeah, Trevor Gott.
Oh, he did get
Johnson. Now he was
Farhan did get Scooter Gannett.
He did.
That was his.
Oh, wasn't that part of getting Will Wilson? Yeah.
No,
right? Getting Scooter.
No, that was part of.
Or that's Zach Cozart. Zach Cozart.
Wow. I'm just looking at all these. It's unbelievable. Just looking at his number one trade, according to somebody, was Tyler Erb for Mike Yastrzemski. That was his best deal. And the second deal was cash for Estrada.
Yep.
Third best deal was Sean Anderson for Lamont Wade Jr. And then fourth was Darren Ruff for
Big Darren Ruff.
Zapuki, Carson Seymour, and Nick Zwack.
Yeah, you got a point. Eric says, you guys are making me sleepy putting together this lineup. It's pretty bad.
It's a bad lineup. It's a bad lineup. Uh-oh. Look at this, guys. Could be facing incoming any moment.
That could be bad. That could be bad.
Hold on. I'm going to have to do a little work.
Ruff is on the move. That was a great call.
Yes.
That was a great call. Thanks, Senior. It's part of the show. It's been a long-standing tradition. It's carried over from Larry's show. Bring in Chardall. You want to bring in Chardall, Dan? Yeah. You try to make it make sense, Mark. What are you doing, Dan? Big Sean Jelly.
I think we're safe now. That's tucked in
There
too.
you go. There you go.
That's an old towel I use for painting. So
I don't know if it's going to start. I don't know if that's going to start or stop it.
I don't know. It's tucked all the way around, you know.
I don't know, man. We'll see.
It's kind of like don't lift the covers, you know.
Yeah. Do we dare bring in Chardal? We haven't brought in Chardal in a while, have we?
Is he asking?
Well,
Bring
he
me
said
in.
hi, and someone said, "Hey, you should bring in Chardal." Who said that? Someone said it.
We're at 105.
Yep. Holding pretty strong. Not too bad. Considering it's 11:17 Pacific.
On a
Do
Sunday
a poll.
night.
Okay. Hold on. Let me do a poll. Let's see. We'll let the poll run for what? A minute. How about that?
Yeah, a minute.
Let's see what we got here.
See, bring in bring Chardal on or
Yep.
no?
Bring in Chardizzle.
But how many people know Chardal? This is a growing group.
Well, guess they're gonna have to
They're gonna have to trust their
take the
judgment.
leap of faith. Take the leap of faith.
Speaking of faith, leap of faith. She's ooh.
There we go.
All right.
Poll's out there.
Let's take a look at the poll. Is it out there?
It's out there.
Bring in Chardizzle.
Let's see what happens.
You got almost 20 votes already?
Yeah. It's up there. 19 votes. Oh boy, it's not looking good. Not looking good, Chardal.
Poor Chardal. This is
You are trending in the wrong direction.
this is rejection in writing.
Yeah, this is a whole lot of wow. I think you
come
need to
on.
work on your campaign. Okay, it started 1 minute ago. Here we go. In poll.
All right, we're closing the poll in hold on.
It's already
here.
done.
Oh, it's closed.
24 votes. And it's 70% no, 29% yes. I don't know how you get 99, but hey, there you go.
Senior says I'm a softie. Yeah, I do have. I'm a compassionate guy. I kind of feel bad that he got that bad of a.
That's a
response.
wallop. That is being walloped. He will be. I voted yes. I think you were like one of a couple. Dan is going to use his executive powers.
It's hard to go against the people.
It is.
I mean, people. That's a mandate right there.
That's a mandate. 71 or 70%. Whew. Chardal says, "I am so sad."
You gonna be okay, Chardal? Tell me I'm not. We're not making you cry. You're joking, right? He's joking. Tell me you're joking, Chardal.
He's joking. Come on, he's joking. People don't like me. No, I don't think that's what it is. I don't think they just want you to be on the show. Maybe. Yeah, where was Chardal during the open line? There you go. Whoa. Never mind.
Yeah, Chardal.
There's a phone number right down there. There's nothing keeping you from calling in.
I feel like you know, what was it? Not Caesar, but who was it? Pilate. I feel like Pilate here with Jesus and Barabbas. It's like
Barabbas.
I'm like, no. I'm like, Chardal's done a lot wrong. So
hey, Chardal, call in.
Call in,
Norcal Sports
Shard.
phone. There it is. Phone number's right there, scrolling across the screen.
Call in, Shardall.
Senior, there you go. He's got a point there. Got a point there. It's the holidays.
You know what? I haven't
He can
seen.
still call in. He could call in.
I haven't seen
there.
Shardizzle for a while. Shardall, don't call it Shardall. Don't call in, Shardall. Hold your ground. Senior. I don't want
You're
to
an
call
OG.
in. I don't want to call in. We'll call you.
Yeah, there you go. The only sports talk that calls the listeners.
Brian Iglesias says, I don't want to hear Crydall's tears.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with that stuff on Twitter, man. Goodness gracious.
What's that?
Says I'll post with Yamamoto with a Yankee hat.
Oh, yeah, you're getting spam. Yeah.
It's probably Photoshopped.
Shardall, put your number in the chat and we'll all call you.
Oh, look at this, buddy. The people have spoken.
Yeah, if you're gonna put a vote out, you kind of gotta stick with the
people, right?
Yeah, doesn't mean we can't have you on tomorrow night, Shardall. Wow. Shardall, when you come in video, you know why we don't have you on is because you do this crap. You go like this. You have so many technical difficulties.
He's going to cry tears. I don't know how else you cry. I don't know if you can not cry tears.
Shardall, if you can really have real tears, I'll let you in, and I want to see those tears.
And a big snot bubble.
Samuel says, "Night, no Shardall. I'm out and unsubbed." No, we don't want that.
There you go.
We cannot lose subs. We cannot lose subs.
Yeah, but how many subs are you going to lose if you bring them on by going against the people? You got to weigh your options.
Yeah, no. He says if I bring him on, no Shardall, or he will unsub. He will unsub. We can't bring him on and go against the people. Then the people feel like they don't have a voice, and this is the people's house.
There you go. Oh, look at this. There we go.
What do we got?
Let the new viewers begin the Shardall experience, or experience the Shardall experience. But you might have to have the timer.
Who said
that? Senior.
Oh, Luca Design says, I've never had the Shardall experience.
You don't know what you're missing, man. You don't know. I don't know,
you know
man.
What? He'll be on the next military. He'll be on the next Military History Chronicles.
That was on earlier today.
We can afford a little bit more room there right now. That's a subsidiary.
It's subsidiary. That's great.
Subsidiary. It's a sister station. I
will unsub if Shardall is not brought on. You see?
Oh, we're not going to be bribed. We're not going to be bribed. We will not be bought off, as Elon Musk said.
Oh yeah.
You want to advertise?
Yeah, exactly.
I can't speak that way. I can't speak that way though.
Okay. Hold on. Let me redo the poll.
All right. Do the poll, and he gets 60 seconds to show his face.
Hold on. Let me see what we got here. Hold on. Start a poll.
See how we still have 93 in the chat. I think we're getting closer down to our originals.
Yeah, I know.
The late nighters who like Eric and I right now. It's the holiday week. Everybody's off almost.
Oh, hold on.
Chardal will not be voted speaker. No, Chardal, we're doing another vote. It's for right now, man. The poll is going up. We're going to see what the new poll says.
There we go. It's up.
What does the new poll say? Do you want Chardal
Do you want
experience for one? How many votes?
We're at 18.
Okay, we'll give it till it gets till 25 votes at least.
Once it gets to 25 votes, that's where
You're at 23 votes.
We're at 23. 20. Oh, damn.
Let's get a bunch of votes all at once. Let's close it out. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. Get those votes in. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Come on. Get a few more votes. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're closing the polls. What is it? How many votes?
Where's it at? End poll.
29
Oh,
29 votes.
look, 29 votes. 51% yes, 48% no.
Can we see it? Does anybody see it? It was
It's
that
on there.
close?
Yeah, they could see it. They could see it because it puts it into YouTube.
Is it still there?
It's still there.
How come I don't
Here,
see
I'll
it?
copy and paste. I'll copy and paste it.
Put it up there for everybody to see so we know we're not
Paste. There it is.
where? Is it on the screen?
Yeah, see, I put it right
Oh.
there. There it is.
51%, 29 votes. So it was like 15 to 14? It had to be 15 to 14.
Something like that. Yep. How
All
about
right.
that?
Chardal, you got
Hold on, let me get the timer ready.
Oh, I got a timer ready right here, baby.
Oh, you already got it ready?
It's
right.
ready to go.
You gotta wait till he comes in. Copy it. There we go.
We'll see if he comes in.
There we go. Link is out there.
Chardal, give him your best shot. You got 1 minute to sell those.
You got 1 minute, man. You got 1 minute.
You got 1 minute to sell all of the naysayers, to turn that into an overwhelming 29 to nothing in your favor. So next time,
Exactly.
if you sell them strong, you might be hosting the show. You could
That's
be
a hell of a-
one. You could be one of a couple of hosts to join the show. His mom is sleeping. I don't want to wake her up. Okay.
Well, then, I guess.
You know what that is? You know what we're going to call you now? You no longer Chardal. We have Farhan and Fardal. You are Fardal now because you are partners in crime with the boy who cried wolf. You begged to come on. We got you on, and now you're not coming on. So
We even went to a second vote.
Yes, we went to great lengths. So you are now Fardal. Okay.
Persona non grata on NorCal Sports Network.
Yeah, we got Farhan and Fardal. Is Senior leaving us?
No, he's talking about us.
Oh, Chardal, man. Come on, man. We wasted 7.
I know, Nate. All that for Chardal. Exactly.
Yeah, blew up our airtime. Now I gotta.
Exactly. Not mad, just disappointed.
Yeah, just. I'm in.
That's done.
I will.
Sorry,
I will
Chardal. You're not gonna join. Nope, you ain't gonna be no host, man. It's over.
Well, he wants his 1 minute. Do you want to come in and you got 1 minute to sell yourself to the entire audience? Come on. Is he coming in? Is the link out there?
The link is out there. He said he can't.
I'm about ready to give Chardal a ban. I'm about to
Yeah, we
ban
might have to.
Chardal. He might be banned from until I might have to give him like a week off.
Shame.
It's too late.
Yep, too late. There you go. So that gives that you get one of these.
Not going to ban you. Close.
Man.
Ban you until
That's pretty
Draymond
bad.
comes back. Yep. Indefinite suspension for Chardal until he works out all of his issues, his anger issues, his yeah. Woodpit, what did Woodpit say that Bowden said? Let's see. Let me look back at Woodpit. Goes to bury a Bob. The Giants, who reported were looking less likely for Japanese star pitcher this week, have made a strong late push and met with Yamamoto again.
Nah,
maybe they listened to Kerry Crowley on the NorCal Sports Network saying go sign up.
Maybe. Maybe
the Giants would be best to listen to some of their media people that are
Huh. What is this? Look at this. I like it.
What?
All right. Here, I'll show you. You'll dig it.
What are you going to put it up in the chat?
Yep. Gonna do it right now. Here on Twitter. There you go. Yerp says Giants should have Dan C be part of the pitch to Yamamoto. Not even kidding. Have him sell Yamamoto on the dedication and loyalty of the fan base. Stuff like this has to matter to Yamamoto if he's doing a second round of meetings, assuming the money's the same.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
There you go.
Thanks, Yerp.
Yeah, appreciate that. Even though you got me. He got me, remember, with the Shohei Ohtani tweet? He got me with that.
Who got you at that? Yerp?
Yerp. He reposted that Jeff Passan. That back in 2017. Remember that one? He got me good on that one.
Giants should have. Oh, he was copying. Oh. Put that back up. He was copying the guy who said they should have Ben Kaspic.
Oh.
Did you see that?
Hold on. Let me bring it back up.
Somebody put Ben Kaspic.
No, come
Please,
on.
Ben Kaspic. Oh.
It says, oh yeah, but Yerp is saying no, you should be part of it, not Ben Kaspic.
Right. Yeah, failed Sharks.
There you go.
Interesting.
There you got some followers out there, Dan.
There we go. Well,
pretty cool.
I think nothing against Ben, but I think I have more of a sales mindset. Been in sales all my life. So Chardal is not joining. He's not coming on tonight. And because we took so much time because he was begging, and I actually did have a soft spot, some compassion. We put it up.
He even did a second vote.
And we go into a second vote, and he says he's not coming on. He may never be able to come on again. You know, that's just the way it goes.
Yep, that's just the way it goes here on NorCal Sports Network.
Yeah, you might have to catch me on like Christmas Day but I won't be doing a show. So anyway, and what's he talking? He's talking like you, Eric. I'm don't joining. Is that like I overcome adversary? I overcome adversary. I overcome adversary.
Oh, overcome adversary.
Yeah. What do you it's like, hey, Will Clark, I mean, not Will Clark, Jack Clark, I was doing this and, he says, all the time. We're interviewing Eric. Eric, seems like you've went through quite a bit in your life. And what do you attribute your success to? What do you what do you contribute to your success story? Tell us about it.
I have overcome adversity.
Overcome adversity. Okay, good. Very good. I'm going to make that into a short. Put that out there.
Overcome adversity.
Oh man. I'm going to report your mom to CPS. Mrs. Gupta is abusing. How old is Chardal? 20 something?
27, right? I think it was 27.
Abusing her 27-year-old son. Oh boy. Yeah, Eric L. False advertisement. We were promised Sardal.
Well, kind of, because the first poll was an overwhelming rejection of Chardal. The second poll, whew, that took some work.
Senior says, rest in peace, Chardizzle.
Yep.
Carlo P wants to hear my pitch for signing Yamamoto.
Nate Dogg quoting some what the heck was that? Tom Hanks movie, The Captain, right? Isn't that what it was when it was on the
You know how I would sell
container ship?
Yamamoto? You know how I would sell Yamamoto?
Let's hear it.
I'd put up Brian Wilson's last strike, 2010, to strike out. And
Gotcha.
Then I'd put Romo's. I'd show some of Lincecum's
2012
pitching, and then 14 I'd show Mad Bum, and I'd put the year 2010, 2012, 2014, and then I say, oh, you're considering the Mets. Let's see, how far do we got to go back? I'd show their World Series championship, and it would
1986.
1986, and then put the Dodgers, 1988, and the Yankees, 2009. I put all those up, and then I'd say, we're offering you the most money. Then I'd show the history of the Giants having the most wins. I'd say, right now the Dodgers may have us in terms of more recent titles, but they don't have championships. And I would challenge him. I would say, do you want to join a winner, or do you want to create the winner? What's inside you? Are you the type of person who is a guy who enjoys a challenge? Have you overcome adversity?
Oh, that was good. That was good.
I would say, look, this is
We got Matt Kemp.
Yeah, this is a rich historical franchise.
Talk about the fan base.
You want to be the guy that is
the
top dog and the most beloved guy in the city, or do you want to be second or third fiddle?
Right.
Or maybe fourth or fifth fiddle? Because if you go to LA, it's all about Ohtani. It's about Freeman. It's about Betts. You're way down here. You go to New York, it's
good. That's good.
It's Cole and Aaron Judge. You're not even the star on the team. Do you want to be top dog and people that, where people are, all about Yamamoto and they're coming to see just you? Or do you want to be the ones that are coming to see, I'd find out.
Dan? I think you're hitting on something. I think that is really good. If you want to be the top dog, honestly, San Francisco is probably your best bet. If you want to, if that is his inclination, I like that.
Yeah, maybe we can sign an anniversary card. Mark Gray says. So, man, I'm serious. I would get to this guy's. I'd challenge him.
So you're getting to more. You're getting into his psyche rather than his.
Absolutely, I'm getting into his psyche. I'm saying, because you know what? If you're a guy that doesn't like a challenge, frankly, we're going to pull our offer. We don't want people that. We want people that are built for winning. This is a championship organization. And if you want to already join someone that's already near or at the top, or do you want to join and grow and help push us over the top? Because if you don't want that, frankly, we really don't want you.
I like what you're saying there, Dan. Really. I mean, that's not only you're going to be giving him a bunch of money, but you're tapping into something that maybe he hasn't even thought about that. Hey,
Hey, Chardal.
Yeah, I am going to be the big guy here in San Francisco.
Chardal. No worries. Not gonna pressure you.
You know what, Dan? You know what I just thought of? What the hell just happened? There it went. Oh, what?
What?
Who did that?
What?
Did you do that?
No, I put him in timeout. Why does it say banned?
No, it does do that.
Oh, it does that? It's not.
Yeah, it says that. Yeah, it says that when you kick him.
Yeah. No pressure, Chardal. I just put you in a timeout.
But real quick, Dan, you know what you need to do as well? You got to bring up more clips of Tim Lincecum, because you can show him how the city and the fan base absolutely adored Tim Lincecum.
Yeah.
He could be the second coming of Tim Lincecum.
Right.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Hit it. Maybe that will trigger something in him that says, you know what? Yeah, I want to be another Tim Lincecum. I like that.
Yeah, I don't chase.
But
chase.
you also got to worry, and people have brought up some valid points. Is this guy's arm going to blow out in another year or two? We don't know.
Right.
How hard does Yamamoto throw? Didn't they say he could get up in the high 90s, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't believe a pitcher would make that much money, though.
Yeah, watching his highlights again. Yeah, he's nasty. He's got that nasty off speed, too. I don't know if it's a split change, but it's a nasty change, if I'm not mistaken. Chad got in. It's hard to tell. It really is. I agree, sick call. Yamamoto and versus Ohtani could sell for years and years. Yep.
Oh, it'd be great. It would be awesome. I mean, shoot. Can't you just, yeah. I wonder if the Giants could do something like I said the other day, offer $250, 10 years.
2?
Yeah. Listen to this.
Okay.
10 years, $250 at $25 million a year. And then add another $250 of deferred money.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
That money, then it's $500, but that money gets paid down the road over 20-year period or something like that, starting in year 11. And that as time goes along, that money doesn't become as worth, but he'd still get, he could give him $500 million, but only, $25 million right now. Be creative.
Yeah, I agree. Be creative, because the Dodgers got creative with I guess the Giants supposedly had the same offer, but
yeah, I think that was Ohtani's dealing, but
yeah, that was Ohtani coming up with that. No.
Yeah. So, gosh, we've been going for 2 hours and 45 minutes.
Yeah, and we gotten more people in the chat, which is crazy. I don't understand that, but hey,
yeah,
getting some latecomers.
Oh, really? Did it just go up?
Yeah, we were down like in the 80s. Now we're back up to 90 in the mid 90s.
Wow. Oh, look at this. Benji, thank you. Look at that. I'm a Dodgers fan, but this is one of the best baseball channels on the net. Before allegiance to any team, we're all baseball fans and love your all passion for the game. Subscribe. Hey, awesome. Thank you.
I like that.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah,
thank you.
We get on the Dodgers, but I've said said a lot. I respect the Dodgers organization. I mean, how can you not respect what a team's doing like that? 11 straight years,
Absolutely.
playoffs, and what they've been doing, and the desire to put a winning team on the field.
Right.
I mean, I wish we had that. I wish the Giants had that mindset.
Exactly. Man, that is the quote of probably the month right there. I love it. That was great. Maybe even quote of the year. That was good. Like it.
Yeah. So anyway, what else we got going here? Man, I wish we could put highlights. I saw Senior says he was watching highlights again. I think
Highlights
he was
of
talking about
Yamamoto.
I wish we had the ability to put all these highlights on, man.
I think Fossey wants to call in. He's asking if the phone line's still open.
Go ahead and call in. Does he remember the number?
I'll put it up here.
I'll take one more call and then we'll call it a night.
Sounds good. There you go. 707-673-6060.
Yeah, last call of the night.
Then we got to shut it down.
Yeah. Make sure it's not on Do Not Disturb. Okay, it's not. Yeah, I better start putting this one on Do Not Disturb because I put my regular phone on Do Not Disturb. Now that this number's out there to hundreds of people, wake us up.
I know. You got to make sure you turn off that phone at
4 in the morning. It's Eric.
Overcome anniversary.
No more anniversary. I got enough anniversary in my life.
Benji says, my favorite Giant of all time is Posey and Tim. Absolute killers. There you go. Oh,
awesome. Hey, this is
phone call tonight.
This is from Concord.
There we go.
You're on the air, NorCal Sports Network. Is this Fossey?
This is Fossey calling from Hercules, California.
From Hercules.
Awesome.
All right. I have it said Concord, which is where I grew up, Concord. But yeah, your prefix there is a but all right, Hercules, right? I remember playing Hercules in Little League.
I'm from Concord. Where are you from in Concord?
I lived close. Do you know where Casper's Hot Dogs is on Clayton Road?
I know that place well, yeah.
I lived right behind there. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, what part of Concord were you from?
I was probably a few blocks away from you. I was right off of Clayton Way.
Oh, Clayton Way, yeah.
Yep. But yeah, thanks for taking my call.
Yeah, awesome.
I've been a long time subscriber. I remember when this channel only had like 20, 30 people subscribe to your channel.
Yeah.
Nice to see the channel grow.
Well, thanks. Yeah. It was I remember those days. Yeah, we're just starting out and yeah, we've been really picking up some steam here the last few weeks.
Yeah, real quick before I get into whatever I was going to talk about, I caught on to you from Larry's channel and like what you had to say about baseball. I know baseball is kind of like a dying breed as far as sports world goes, so it's nice to hear you guys chat about it every night.
Yeah.
And you brought on your guy Eric. He's a smart guy. So yeah, I like listening to him too.
He's been through he's been through a lot, Eric. You know, a lot of adversity.
A lot of adversity.
Yeah,
I overcome a lot.
To be honest, he carries the channel.
Whoa, you hear that?
Oh!
We're having a little technical
I'm clipping that.
difficulties there, Fossey. I can't quite. It's not clear what.
Oh!
I'm losing you.
Oh!
I know he heard me.
I'm losing you, Fossey.
Yeah, I know what you're doing. It's all right.
Yeah.
Just real quick, just wanted to touch on as far as the Giants goes, man. I've been a lifelong fan. You heard my story. Grew up in California,
That's right.
and
What was Eric like as a little child? I know this Mr. Romo on the line.
Eric, he was a
Man.
saint. He was a saint.
Oh.
Sweetest boy. Sweetest boy.
See, I knew it. It was all a setup.
Oh my gosh.
But real quick, I know you guys have been on for like 2+ hours, so I'll keep it short.
It's all good.
As far
It's all
as
good.
me as a Giants fan goes, I just want us to do something, man. I know hopes were high with Ohtani, wanted to get him, didn't happen. Of course,
Right.
he goes to the Dodgers, heartbreaker. If we
Yeah.
land Yamamoto, that would make my life as
Yeah.
a baseball fan. If we don't, I'm not surprised. But man, we need to land him. If not, you know what? I'm not. What's new as far
Right.
as
Right.
we go. But again, it's always nice to hear you guys chat about baseball. I know football and basketball is kind of taking over the sports world. Not many people, especially YouTube channels, talk about baseball. So
Yeah.
cheers to you guys.
Yeah.
Love the show, love the content. Eric, keep doing your thing.
Awesome. Thanks, Fosse.
Love you.
Thank you, Fosse. We'll be doing
I
baseball.
don't need life insurance right now, but if I ever do, I hit you up.
Awesome. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks for listening. Hey, you had checked out for a sec, Eric. Fosse was one of the originals. He remembered when we only had like 20 to 30 subs.
Hey, there you go, man. He's an original chat member. I love it.
Yeah.
Thanks for the support, buddy. I appreciate it, man.
Eric says he appreciates your support. Thank you for calling in, and thanks for listening. And if we don't talk to you again before Christmas, have a Merry Christmas. And we'll be here all week coming up, though.
Happy holidays, fellas. Cheers.
Thank you, Fosse. All right, there we go. Good call.
Awesome. The good ending to the show.
Yeah, great ending. Great ending. Well, gang, it's been Baseball is Live. Yeah, this is NorCal Sports is dedicated to bringing you all the Bay Area sports news, but we are the leaders when it comes to covering the Giants.
Yeah, absolutely.
There isn't a YouTube show out there that's going for 2 to 3 hours a night talking about the Giants and a platform for people to talk baseball. Let's make baseball great again in the Bay Area.
Yeah, we need it.
In NorCal. Let's get the San Jose Giants blooming, the Sacramento River Cats, and of course the San Francisco Giants. And this is we cover the Giants almost exclusively, but hate to see the A's move. I think it stinks for all the A's fans that have followed them for all these years. And but you know what? We'll come back tomorrow night at 8:30, right after the close of Monday Night Football. Let's go Seahawks. We're all turning in. All the 49er fans are turning into Seahawks fans. And even who was it? Who was it that was the Cowboy fan? Jose.
It was Jose from Stockton.
That's right. If he's still listening, I know he's pulling for the Seahawks tomorrow too, because he wants the Eagles to lose. So let's get that W tomorrow night for the Seahawks. And if that happens, the Niners' #1 seed is looking really good.
Oh, yeah, of course. As Senior says, if something big happens, make sure you tune in right here in NorCal Sports. We'll be on within minutes if anything big
make
happens.
sure you guys actually have your notifications bell on. On your subscriber deal next to on the YouTube, there's a little bell. Turn that notifications bell on if you haven't done so already, because when you have that on, you'll get notified as soon as we're going live. So
way to go, Johnny. Appreciate that.
Awesome. So here we go, guys. Thanks for joining, and Chardal. Let me think about it for just a few minutes. No. Okay.
That ship has sailed, as they say. You need to overcome adversity, and then maybe
overcome some adversity, and then maybe you too. Maybe let's see, overcome some adversity, and maybe you may come on.
that was a mouthful.
Oh gosh, how long will we let that one live? That one.
Oh, you won't. That'll be every day.
Well, every time Eric puts me up in a Tommy Lasorda uniform.
Yeah. Oh, you know what?
Or Gabe Kapler. Hey, who was our Dodger guy that joined?
Benji.
Benji.
Yeah.
Show him Tommy.
There you go. There you go, Benji. Dodger Dan, right there.
Yeah.
There you go.
Chat.
There's Benji. Yeah, there you see. There you go.
Calling me Dodger Dan because I said they were a great organization. All the Giants fans got upset at me and said I was really a Dodger fan. And just, hey, now. All right, that's enough. This guy he has not overcome adversity yet.
Oh, but I do balance the smoke. You balance the smoke.
Who's being harsh? Chardal's saying, wait a minute.
You're being harsh. He's saying, I think you're being harsh.
Oh.
Oh, man.
We can't not have comments like that from the appearing on the screen.
It's kind of worse than him. It's kind of like favorite communism.
Communism. Hey, I still root very hard against him. But yeah, it would be easier to I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like 21 was an easier year to be really against the Dodgers because we were both really good. But when we stink, it's like, who put that up? Who said that one? Let me see that one.
Sick old Commando. He's messing around.
Yeah, good.
Have fun.
Good work carrying the program, Eric. Good of me to come on. Yeah, I did come on late too, man.
It's all good.
my own show. All right, guys.
Larry went on a little bit late, so it kind of pulled you into.
I was expecting to go on at 5:30, and then it got pushed to
7. It was
7.
It was almost 7 o'clock. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was kind of threw me 6:45. It threw me. So
Dan, the system host. That's pretty good.
I'm a system.
I like
host.
that, Nate.
There we go.
That's pretty funny.
Nate Dogg.
That's pretty funny.
All right, man. Hey, hey guys, have a great night. We will see you tomorrow night, Monday night, right after Monday Night Football, 8:30 California time, 9:30 in the Mountain Standard Time, my time. You know, all the way in the East Coast for some of our East Coasters.
That's
11:30. Yeah. Shoot.
I know.
All right. Well, excellent. Hey, everybody have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.